Ted from Nerd Immersion here, and we are doing our Phandelver and Below Shattered Obelisk. We are in the end game. We are in the final chapter of the book. Our party, as you can see on screen, everybody's here with Sir Archibald and Oshundo, the
Huzzah!
Alhundo, ready to dive in to, there's some conversations that needed to be had, and then the party was going to travel past the Elder Brain Pool, activating the 3 Gnawbles that they've gathered from the 3 different pocket dimensions of the Far Realm, to then enter into the Briny Maze and start that final trek to destroy the 3 Mind Flayer fanatics and hopefully prevent them from summoning forth officially Ilvash, the godlet who they learned last week was part of a sloughed off priest of brain material from some other higher born Illithid god. And I think that pretty much covers everything that happened last time. They gathered that last Gnawble, and there was some conversations had with Oshundo saying, he can either permanently separate Soot and Red Soot, giving Red Soot, making her flesh her own body to take on her own form and do whatever she sees fit as her own entity, travel the world as she feels, or realizing that there was some form of slowly weakening binding spell that was causing the two to remain separate, go ahead and remove whatever that barrier is to allow them to merge into one entity, possibly for the first time in ever, really, potentially, being a whole person and not a splintered set of psyches. There was conversation also had with Gable about memories possibly being removed or altered, and could this spirit that brought Gable back have more nefarious things going on? All that stuff was discussed. I believe a long rest was being lobbied for potentially before we go into this final room, and more importantly, through a reliquary situation, all of the party is rolling into this with a +2 to a stat of their choice that can go above 20. So several people are rocking 20, or a couple are rocking 22 in a stat that they had for the purposes of this. Thanks to Shantae has just been really realizing how bad shit's being, and it's just pumping boons through everybody. Although this one came from the Red Knight, this particular boon. So,
Oh, thank you.
yeah. All right, that being said, what is the plan? What are we doing? Don't
Well,
everybody
I
talk at
guess we
once.
ought to.
Yeah, sorry. Simon had a question for me.
I have a question.
Yeah.
For the Ring of Spell Storing, can a concentration spell be put in there?
Yes. Whatever the spell is, it can be put in there. It wouldn't be concentration until the spell is cast from the ring.
Sure.
So it
Okay.
can be in there, and then, out it comes. And then you would be, whoever puts the spell in the ring, the person activating it is the one who would concentrate on it.
Okay.
So, like, you would be concentrating, presumably, if you're the one who has it.
Okay. As we are preparing for a long rest, I would like to put a spell of sickening radiance into the Ring of Spell Storing.
Sure. You can definitely do that. And that is
And that is the only one I can do.
That's cast at 5th level, right? Because it's,
Yes.
Yes. If it's yours, then it's automatically cast at 5th level. So.
Yep.
Okay. There's a ring in that. That's in that ring now. What else?
All right. Well, I guess we should go check out the room where we're going to be traveling through and set up for the night. Oh no, we set
Where's
up in
that?
here with our tower.
Yeah. Shoot motions to the tower.
That's right. Well, I guess
Hey,
we should
you need a
all
nap, huh?
get some sleep. Got a big day tomorrow.
Bronson is going to prepare a pork butt with southwestern spices to be able to make carnitas breakfast tacos for us when we wake up and head out into the Briny Maze.
Okay.
Do you have any popcorn?
White cheddar or traditional?
I could do caramel.
Caramel.
All right.
Damn.
He'll get the
Knock
he'll
the
get the
pot
Dutch
out.
oven out.
It's not
Yeah.
my fault.
That's going to be a caramel kettle corn on top of it. So get a little salty sweet.
Oh,
Okay.
very slowly heat up the sugar because you got to do that. Takes a long
Mhm.
time to make caramel.
That's
It's worth
good.
it though.
Yeah.
Take
So
little
much.
bacon bits and put it in there too.
Nom, 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 nom.
Also, folks, if you're unaware, this is usually food porn, the show. So,
Yep.
I
welcome in.
slowly remove the wrapper.
All right. Slow it down. Yeah.
Bronson stares at the dark brown sugar.
Yeah, and I'm sure he
all right.
bares his teeth at it too. It's all fine, you know. Your eyes darken at the same time.
They actually go anime hearts when he sees all of his cooking ingredients and everything out. Yeah, so functionally, we're gonna go ahead and make sure that everybody has a treat for them.
All right.
A
Oh,
popcorn
yes.
ball.
So at the end of the rest, they eat the food. Okay, so everybody has a do we add anything additional to the 1d8 treat?
You would add your proficiency bonus to that. So
Okay, so proficiency bonus. So everybody will have a 1d8 plus 4 treat in their pocket that they could eat. And you guys will also have 2, 4, 6. Actually, no, I'm going to give you guys each 3 good berries.
Nice.
And now that I am a wisdom 6 on Goodberry, they have gone up 1 then from what's a previous.
potentially.
Let me see here. It's been a long time since we did the Goodberry math.
The good berries should auto update for you.
Let's see where you hiding at, Goodberry. It's down here. And Goodberry. Okay, so good berries are 8 HP now.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
So you guys each have 3 8 HP good berries in your pocket and a 1d8 plus 4 treat. And we're gonna make these. We're gonna go old school style with the treats. They're going to be cafeteria style peanut butter bars with the soft, that lovely soft peanut butter, kind of like crumble underneath the super thick layer of melted chocolate chips on top. So you got that little Reese's bar, and it's lovely saran wrapped up.
So
Just like Mom
saran wrap
made.
this.
I can finally enjoy them.
Oh, this is Bronson's first this is fucking Gable's first family meal. Let's go.
That he can actually
taste.
taste. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna make a side of a elote because I don't eat carnitas without elote, and that's just how it is.
Smells kind of spicy. Do we have sour cream or something?
Yes, Chick's Taco is just white people taco night. 50% sour cream.
Oh my god.
Sour cream, cheddar
Love
cheese.
sour
Do you have the
cream.
mild taco sauce? The Ortega?
The Ortega. No.
Just
you
how my
lovingly.
mom used to make them. I don't know what to
Oh,
tell you.
oh, tagine, too hot. Ooh.
Oh,
It's just like smoky. It just gets in there.
All
Burns
right,
the nostril.
Mm.
my my food is done.
All right.
You did it.
Hey, that could be life saving.
It could be.
Yeah,
I think
it's
some
entirely
point-
possible.
At some point, while everyone's winding down, I think Sit's gonna approach Bishop with one of the little guys. And be like,
Oh,
I was told not to name them,
yeah.
and I totally didn't.
Okay. Well, he's a little guy. No, I okay. I take it gently. He's what'd you name him?
Right.
That's cute. Okay. So
You,
I don't know
I
what to
can
do. Okay, you
take him.
take him back
Yeah, I'll put him in his little bucket.
with his little other guys. Oh,
Bronson looks at his unkept hair. Kind of looks like a Donald J to me.
I don't know what that is.
the type of bird from the south.
Oh, okay. Ah,
I love this group.
ah. So we got a lot of information today.
Yeah, it's been pretty wild lately. How are you holding up with everything?
I'm okay, I think. I mean, I think I knew all the stuff, kind of some of the stuff, most of the stuff at this point. But it's good to have confirmation, and it's been nice to have Red Suit around. So I think
Yeah.
she's getting annoyed.
Annoyed?
Oh yeah, I mean she's just really bored.
Well, she's out, kind of. She gets to be
Yeah,
around for everything.
but she doesn't get to do anything.
Well, I mean, you're doing pretty good.
Yeah, I just honestly I kind of like skipping the fights.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just nice to not have to actively kill things.
Mm. I, you know, I can see that. I mean, these are things that are actively trying to destroy the town, but I
I
mean,
know. Still.
so
But
all in all, you're doing okay since you two kind of broke up.
what do you mean broke up?
I mean, you split a little.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean nothing's really changed for me. I just don't have any blackout.
Okay, I mean, that doesn't sound terrible.
No.
Um, have you thought about everything Oshundo offered?
Yeah. I mean, we need to talk about it, but I'm I don't know. Like I don't know if I'm qualified to make that decision.
I mean, you're
Well,
the only person qualified to make that decision.
I mean, I guess, but like she's way smarter than I am.
I think you're the same smart because you're the same person.
And but she's a different part of me that's more like strategist.
Sure, yeah, she's got, like a survive. She's cunning,
Yeah.
but that doesn't make her smarter than you.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I don't know, a little bit more than I do.
I don't know. I
How
don't
do you
know.
feel about
How
all
d- all this?
Hmm?
Well, it's a lot. We got Gable's going through his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Bronson has the Book of Vile Darkness to figure out. So that's bad. And
Mm-hmm.
You've got
Why you gotta bring that thing up, dog?
I'm not letting
Like-
that go. We gotta that's a plot point I'd like to investigate. And then I don't know. Who knows what happens if you split, if you get put back together. It's just uncertain one way or the other. And
Yeah.
here we are about to go to the far realm, like the real full far realm.
Yeah. Um, I just don't know what I'm gonna be like when I'm.
You're gonna be you at the end of this, one way or the other.
What does that even mean? I mean, like, we're very different sides of my personality, I guess.
I don't know, but if you're not ready to do that, then that's okay too. You're you're figuring it out. I mean, you don't let your other side's impatience, push you towards a decision when you're not ready for it.
I know. Just like, what if when that happens, you don't like me anymore?
That's crazy. I like you a lot and like you any which way.
Well, what if I'm like her?
And then we'll work on it. She has a good points, but what if she's more like you?
I don't know. I just, I mean, I want to be whole again, I guess. I mean, I don't know. It's like I I know that that's where it's going and I'm okay with that, but it seems I don't know if we should rush it like you're saying. And what if something happens? We don't know what Oshundo is going to do.
Yeah, he's an undead mind flayer. He seems nice, but I don't know if
He's
I
great.
100% trust him.
Right. Well, no, I trust him. I just don't think that he's never done it before. So,
Yeah, that's true. Well, there's probably a 50-50 chance we don't make it back from the fall realm anyway, so I could always wait till afterwards and do it then.
that's
But
well, I mean, I guess my question I was getting to was, now that we kind of know what's going on with me, with us, and stuff, what's going on with us?
oh, um
I mean, you don't have to answer now, but I just we'd know
no.
stuff now.
Yeah.
Seems-
Bishop will like hold a hand out for Soot, be like, "Look, I I like you a lot. Never that never stopped. But tomorrow we're gonna take a step through a portal where the laws of nature don't really exist the same way, and I don't know if I'm ready to jump into something right right now. I mean,
No, I
you're
totally, I get it. It's fine. I just want, I
look, I don't know. It's hard. Look, you have this big choice coming up for you. I mean, you never had the chance to choose to be split when you were younger. And now you have the choice to either finish that or put it back together or wait. And any way you do it, I'm here to support you. And we could talk about us after.
Okay.
Uh, then if it's okay with Soot, Bishop will like put like an arm over her shoulder and they'll just kind of like sit together.
Mm-hmm.
Just
To
that
like lean
physical
in a little bit.
contact. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Gidget will not so stealthily hobble back over to Gable.
I throw a piece of caramel popcorn at him.
Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Oh, damn it, Gidget. It's your
Wank.
5th one.
Well, I hope we don't die tomorrow.
I also hope we don't die. I don't think we will. We'll be fine.
No, I also hope that this is gonna be quick because I don't know what the Far Realm's gonna do to us. We're already. She like motions to her weird bone thing that's going on.
What are you talking about? I have like my tentacle like scratching my ear. It's pretty normal.
Yeah.
Well, we don't do this because it's safe, or smart, or well, it is incredibly profitable. That doesn't hurt. But we do it because it's the right thing to do.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll. It's not like. Anyways,
Anyway,
yeah, get some good sleep. I'll hopefully one with Red Soot in the morning, and she can get some rest.
yeah, hopefully. Well, big day. Big day.
Mhm.
Should definitely
Hmm.
sleep. Definitely gonna get a good night's sleep tonight.
Yeah,
Definitely not super worried about tomorrow. We'll be good.
it's gonna be fine. I
Gonna be
mean,
super good.
we've made it through everything at this point, and as a
Yeah.
team, and we'll continue to do so as a.
Yes. Yes.
Hey, do
Thank
either
you.
of you two need some more popcorn?
No.
Yes.
All right.
So stands up and runs over.
Bishop just like knocks his head against the back wall that he's leaning against. Super smooth guy. Real good.
Sorry
So,
about
Gable-
my.
hey, Archie, tell me about the time you fought that chimera.
I was like, oh, well, that's what a time. And Archie will regale you around. All of a sudden there's a fire. You didn't know there was a fire, but he's sitting next to this fire that he just made out of nowhere, and he's
Hell
just
yeah.
regaling you all about. As much as you want, he will talk, because unlike most characters, Shovel Knight is not a silent protagonist. He does speak, so he can tell you all the stories of all of the adventures that he's gone on. And I apologize for laughing and not funny moments, but I got pulled off to the side that apparently Wesley forced Claire to come downstairs to tap every single Zelda amiibo on his Switch because he can't reach where they are. They're up on a shelf.
Oh no.
So he's playing Tears of the Kingdom, and he's just like, I need all of the food and all of the stuff that comes from tapping. Like, so I've got
Mhm.
like I don't know, 15 Zelda amiibos, so he's got to tap them all. It's
Oh my
it's
God.
reset. So he's like, yeah, he forced her to come downstairs to get them off the shelf so he could use them. So
First world Ted Kid problems right there.
I know.
Incredible.
So, and then he had to come in here and tell me, he's like, I got a horse and I got this and I got that, and I was like, dude, go to bed. It's bedtime.
Yeah. Oh.
Anyway, so did Gable, everybody else had some conversations. Did you have anything you wanted to discuss or probe into?
Well, I have this wonderful thing now
Uh-huh.
because due to Oshundo's machinations,
Mm-hmm.
my levels of rogue have now become levels of warlock. So I'm now
Yes.
full warlock.
Yeah.
Now it's at this point I have this wonderful little feature, which is contact patron.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Setting you
So
up.
I, I, uh, I kind of want to explore it, but also like I know we've got finale stuff.
No. This is we had our time for shouldn't, I guess at this point.
Should we try any of that again?
Nope, not at all. I did it once, and that's what you get. This is one take.
Sit or get off the pot.
Or get off the pot.
Yeah, soot or get off
Wow.
the pot is a fantastic way to get around
Oh
that. I
my
love
God.
that.
Oh.
If you wait, just try the veal. I'll be here all week.
Yeah, I mean, you tell me if this is a thing, you know. I don't know if you're ready for the answers you might get, but if you want to go this route, we can
Ted, why you got to say that?
because it's more fun for
We-
me to watch you
Yeah.
squirm about whether or not you talk to the. You've been trying to get a hold of them, and now you have
It's true.
you have like their phone number now. You've
Yeah,
been like,
yeah.
hey, I think this might be your social media. Let me send you a message. Do I get
Yeah,
something
yeah.
back? Is this
I think
you?
this is yours. It doesn't have the check mark though.
Right.
Like, is that a legit page? It might be a fan page.
Yeah, you're not sure, and you're like, no. Somebody's like, this is their number, and you're like,
Mm-hmm.
Now that I have it.
now that I
it's
have it, yeah, do I text them? Do I call them? Is it weird if I call them? I don't know.
9 already. It's kind of late for like a first phone call.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna do it.
You call me on my cell phone.
I think given that the past contact was mainly through my detect thoughts
Yeah,
in my own head, which is a weird thing.
yeah, it is.
I
Very weird.
imagine that this contact patron sort of also manifests like in like a mind palace scenario.
Okay.
So it's not legitimately showing up or anything like that. But
Yeah, this
yeah,
is
Gable's gonna
via contact other plane, I believe is the spell it
Yes.
specifically states. Okay.
yeah. But after enjoying a snack, and by snack he's gonna gorge on the food. He is he's going to cast contact other plane, and his eyes are going to slowly cloud over white, like they do when he has Eyes of the Crow activated.
Okay. So, let me contact other plane. I'll read this out because it did change ever so slightly in the world of 2024. So I will read this, and then there is some difference benefits when it's done via the Warlock ability. But you mentally contact a demigod, the spirit of a long dead sage, etc. We know who we're contacting here. Contacting this otherworldly being would normally has the potential to break your mind because you're not. That is removed when done via the Warlock ability. So no saving throw required. You can ask the entity up to 5 questions. You must ask your questions before the spell ends. We're not worried about that part. The DM answers however I see fit. And obviously, if you're not going to fail, you don't have to take psychic damage and be incapacitated and all that nonsense because it's not part of the way the spell works for a warlock. So I think specifically at this point, given some of the information you've received thus far when asking, we're going to stick to, at least currently, you've got 5 questions. Perhaps in the future, when more headway is made, we'll be able to just have a conversation. But I think at this point we are beseeching for 5 questions, no time limit. Go.
Are you a god or goddess?
Not yet.
Is Reese connected with you?
How to answer this one? Let me see what one word answers it gives me as an option.
You got yes, no, maybe, never, irrelevant, or unclear.
Never.
Let's go with it's complicated.
Earl, same.
Did you remove memories from me?
No.
Ooh.
Do people worship you?
Some do.
Will you ever reveal yourself to me?
In time.
I believe that was the 5th one.
That was the 5th one. Hopefully that
Yeah,
doesn't get you in a weird
definitely.
mental space before you go into a big crazy combat
No,
situation.
it's fine. Gable is like, oh, interesting. Whatever. Cujo's like, could I get anything from, was it like a voice that was speaking to me at all? Or was it just like mental messages, like a text? Like there's no tone or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm gonna say like it probably came through, at least at this point, in more of like a text format. You've already heard before that perhaps you need to show a little more
Sure.
vengeance
Yeah.
to get the full deal. But it's like, well, you got my number, so I can't not respond because I'm not gonna leave you on. Like, you're gonna see that I read it, so I have to respond.
Yeah. I don't know how to turn my red receipts off.
Yeah, yeah. This newfangled phone, I don't understand this new technology. So, like, I see that you saw that I saw it, so I'll send you a text. Like, I'm not ready to talk on the phone yet. You know, that kind of a thing. At least they didn't ghost you. So
It's true.
They're magically contractually obligated to respond to your 5 questions.
that is 100% the truth.
My eyes will return to normal. And I'll just look a little bit concerned and a little confused. But
So does standing.
You can just ask again tomorrow.
how long were you standing there? Just curious.
I feel like I should say not that long.
Well, I made some sort of contact with
Ooh,
what
for, like,
I
trading?
still it's difficult to explain. It's whatever it is, it doesn't really want to be chatty until I begin
Like a
what I
trading
have set
partner?
out to do. Yes.
Oh.
But it said that it wasn't responsible for removing memories.
Well, what are you talking about?
My patron.
Oh! Mm-hmm.
What did you think I was talking about?
I don't know. Trading partner? Someone you're in contact with? A contact?
Oh, like business. No.
Yeah.
No. Oh. Although I should really get to that business transaction when we get back to town. But no. No, this was grander, if you want to call it that.
You okay?
I will be. And I'm anxious to see this through so that I
Mm-hmm.
might learn some more about myself and my situation.
Yeah, me too.
Yes,
Feel like,
you have quite the predicament.
yeah, we need to talk.
Yes. I believe you do. Whatever you decide to do, you know we're with you.
I know I can't really make a wrong decision, but I could make a wrong decision because you can fry my brain.
I
He's like
mean,
nearby, and he's like, that probably won't happen.
I mean, he gave me back my taste, so
That's pretty cool.
I mean,
and almost died doing it. Again? Died again?
it's fine. Removing something that's not supposed to be there in the first place is easier than finding lost things or generating a body for something that doesn't have one. While challenging and interesting, removing someone else's spell is much easier to do.
Oh, okay.
For what it's worth.
Well, okay. Well, we'll talk about it. You're gonna stick around for a while, right?
I don't have anywhere to go.
Okay. So we don't have to decide tonight?
I mean, you're just going to, a giant part of the far realm to face a god, so other than that, your decision is your own.
Ara.
Right, there was a royal your own.
The royal,
Yes,
Did you
your
like the caramel popcorn?
it was. I wasn't sure how I'd feel about that. It's a lot of sensations going on at the same time. I'm more of just like a butter popcorn myself normally, but the caramel is a nice change.
Mm-hmm.
Probably better for traveling, honestly, right? It's
Yeah.
a little more longevity to it, which, who knows how long
Yeah.
you'll be gone, so.
It does pick up. Wait, what do you mean? How long will it be gone?
Well, I don't know how long your journey is going to take. Plus, the Far Realm has weird time distortion things as well. I don't know if you know, but from when you first met me, it's been about, I think, 48 hours in your material plane time between bouncing in and out of different, realm
Oh.
areas. So 48 hours has already passed. For you, I'm sure it's not felt like that at all, but
No.
the Far Realm, nothing makes sense. There's no up nor down, north, south, east, west. Time is a weird soup. None of it makes sense.
Are
Weird.
you telling me I could put a pork butt on the smoker in the far realm and then reach back into it and theoretically come back with it minutes later, be done for carnitas?
I'm not saying that.
But it could also be milliseconds later, and you could come back days. Oh God.
Oh God.
He's going apoplectic.
I know how to fix this. How do illithids bone?
Whoa!
Oh, I'd love to hear this. Go on.
No, I don't know. I was asking you.
Oh, I thought this was a joke. I thought you were. There was like a punchline that you were going to.
No, I'm curious.
Oh, well, I was just like, this is material plane humor. I thought it was gonna be a funny joke that you had queued up.
I'm sorry, I'm not that clever.
Well, routinely we don't. It's the whole ceramorphosis and that's how we make more of ourselves. But
Oh.
it's a lot of mind things. Unless you're like that weird one guy from Baldur's Gate that one time in that one set of cutscenes. But that's a whole nother story.
I lean over to Bishop. I always thought they had still a cock.
Ugh. Terrible.
I hit him with the hardest elbow in the ribs possible.
I always thought it took 10 tickles.
Oh. So that's pretty good. I give you that one. That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Ceramorphous, storks. Oh, it all applies.
Yeah.
I
Those are all words I understand.
Anyway, I will be here. But yes, again, since you first met me, 48 hours have passed here. But you've, as from what I can tell, have been into 3 different far realm demiplanes.
Well, we're only going deeper now, so...
Correct. So who knows how long you'll be gone, is my point.
Shit.
I agree.
Hopefully not I mean, realistically, you have a goal of what you want to stop. So as long as that happens, I guess it doesn't really matter how long passes, but
I mean, the world will pass by without us.
I mean, potentially, yes. Time will go by. I don't think I'll be honest, I don't really know. It could be a couple of days, could be a couple of hours, could be a month or 2.
What if we miss someone's birthday?
I mean,
Saving the
nobody's gonna have
world.
any birthdays unless we
Yeah.
take care of what's going on in the Briny Maze. We need to worry about the people that have birthdays inside the Briny Maze that may never have birthdays again.
That's right. Oh my god, it's been less time for them.
potentially.
Right.
Who knows? They're in a different part of the far realm. I don't know how many people are in there, but I'm sure they're not having a great time. But like I said, you need to be mindful because from what I hear, you've got, throw a dart at a monster in a monster manual and you'll find it in the Briny Maze or nearby. Dragons,
manuals?
beholders. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
There's plenty of manuals.
They have a bunch of editions of manuals.
Volo.
Do I look like somebody who would find themselves in a library? Please.
Oh, I thought you were very well read.
I mean, I've
He
read
just looks
some.
well read.
Okay. All right.
I don't know
You know
what
what?
that means, but this is so much
Damn.
confusion
Damn.
and tension in this
Gentleman.
party.
Damn.
Ooh, that was rude.
I like the comic
I
strips
don't know
on
what
Sundays.
I don't know what she said, but I feel angry.
I think it's like you should be. Anyway.
I've read all 900 parts of the Phantom, completely unorganized, so I still have no idea what's going on. But it's a treat.
All right, I think it's bedtime for me. Do you
Yes,
still
go
not
to
have to
sleep, everyone.
Gable?
I don't have to. I'm not technically alive.
Well, we have that in common.
Care for a game of cards?
Sure.
Well, enjoy that, guys.
And he's like, you should,
Yes, yeah.
I mean, obviously, trust me as you will, although you have seemed to so far, but you should be safe here. You seemingly have cleared everything else out, and I don't anticipate anyone coming back this way anytime soon, so you shouldn't have any problems resting easy. Probably for the first time in a long time, I imagine.
That's true. No, we did
What?
sleep. I guess last night. Not last night. No, last night. We were in the inn a couple days ago. Time is
Yeah.
a construct.
It's a flat circle.
Yeah.
Before I go to bed, I'm going to show Archibald that I have a blessed spray bottle of apple cider vinegar that is technically holy water
Yep.
that I spray the pork butt down with. This is what we do before we wrap it. All right, this is important business. So I'm teaching Archibald the finer points of smoking a pork butt overnight inside of a dungeon. Delicious in dungeon.
Yeah. No, he takes it all in. He's very interested in this because all he's doing is adventuring. So anything he can pick up that'll be useful, especially now he's got his own stat block officially. That's got all sorts of weird little
Love
Easter
it.
eggs thrown in the stat block. So,
One last huzzah.
huzzah!
Huzzah!
Huzzah.
Yeah.
As you start playing cards, Red Soot kind of looks over at the Illith and is like, she motions to Gable, like,
I mean, they can
Let me
have a
stop.
conversation. They can have
Oh,
a
I know.
conversation.
yeah. She's like, oh yeah, he has.
I got it. So yeah, you're amazed. Gable Oshundo, phenomenal card player. He's just like he's calling, like you don't think he's reading your mind, but he is on fire, man. He's just like very keenly aware, seemingly, of what cards you have.
I thought I was good at this game. I'm so confused.
No, I think you're very good. I just think it's luck's in my favor this evening. We're in a mind flayer facility. Perhaps it's all just coming up, Oshundo.
Yes, you have home turf advantage.
Right,
yes.
exactly. So you understand. Yes.
Yes, if it were in Baldur's Gate, it would be my turn.
I think you. I would imagine so. Yes. Do you want? And he's like, oh yes, I'll fold on this one. And he said,
Nina.
"Do you?
People can't read cat faces.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah. Do you? Are you interested at all in? I know we spoke about potentially attempting to piece things back together. Are you content with where we ended after our last conversation?
I made some sort of contact with whatever it was that brought me back. It apparently is claiming no responsibility for the missing pieces of my memory. However, I would like to go in to this next battle knowing that I am of full... I don't know. I'm no longer a jigsaw puzzle without a few pieces. If there's something that is missing, and you are willing and able to assist, I would be forever grateful to you.
Well, there's no guarantee I'll be able to do what you ask for. I mean, I can try, but it's again, it seems well removed, but we can attempt to try and connect the dots, although I don't know that I'll be able to. I'm just not sure. We're looking to dive in and really noodle around in your brain and your memories.
I had a mind flayer, about ready to do just the same, but without as much grace as I'm sure you're about to do. So,
Well, all right. If this is truly what you want, we can attempt to piece these chains back together. But be aware, I've never seen something so skillfully removed. So usually there are remnants, modify memory, or other things leave traces that can be brought back to a source and then removed, cured, things of that nature. This is like if you were to just again your jigsaw puzzle analogy, pretty fitting, where someone just came in and took the pieces and now they're gone, as opposed to maybe breaking off part of a piece and seeing there's something that you can maybe piece back together. So I'm willing to try, but I can't promise we'll have the outcome you're looking for.
I'd like to give it a shot and see what happens.
All right.
I'm
So,
prepared to wake up Soot should this go wrong.
you guys are sleeping as Oshundo comes over and starts working his way into your mind. And for some of it, you're along for the ride, right? As you're kind of tracing along these sort of almost like long strands. Imagine like oh, you remember those like fiber optic kind of light toys they'd always have at like Disney World and at carnivals with all the lights and strings? Like it's like that, but much longer, and it's the synapses and memories of your brain that you're following along. And then there's the piece where it's just like cut on either side, and there's just a piece missing. And he's in the process of trying to kind of essentially pull something that's not there to try to reconnect this and try to like essentially lengthen. You've got one strand on one end and the other strand on the other, and try to elongate this to connect both pieces to be able to find what memory is there. And you can feel him sort of tensing as he's trying to do this. And it's weird for you because you can feel the physical tentacle on your face as he's attempting this, but you can also kind of see the sort of spectral, ethereal version of him trying to connect this in your mind, and you're kind of sort of third person omniscient seeing this process go through. And while he doesn't sweat because he's a mind flayer and he's also dead, you can kind of basically the equivalency of whatever beads of sweat just rivulating off of his face as he's trying to connect this. And you could see that it seems like it's almost actively fighting him to make this connection. And then he starts conjuring magics to try to, and you can see he's summoning this kind of almost like putting, wrapping sort of like this orange chain around one end of the memory and then attaching it to the other end of the memory and then pulling them essentially into like a come along, a ratchet strap. And he's trying to pull these things together to connect them. And it's like the chains are starting to like splinter and crack, and he's reconnecting those chains and trying. And as he's doing that, it just nothing is present to showing what's breaking this apart. And he continues more and more and more. This is very like Doctor Strange, tons of strands as he's trying to pull all of this together and weave this. And as it starts to get like closer and closer, and it almost looks like he's got it to the point where the two strands are gonna connect, and you can like you're getting there's no distinct memory. It's just kind of like flashes of color and like clips of sound, like not even enough to get like a word or anything, just like like thing you're trying to get it. And as it gets close to the point where again it's almost connecting, you watch as all of this whole space of your mind, all of these fiber optic lights just complete dark. Nothing. No light. This has basically been like a galaxy full of fiber optic strands, and it just goes dark, and you just hear this sort of disembodied laughter. Deep kind of, oh, I don't think so. And there's a disembodied hand that appear and just kind of waggles a finger back and forth in like a you didn't say the magic word sort of way. And then there's a bright flash of red, and you're shunted back out into the room, and Oshundo's thrown against the wall, and his head is bleeding. And there's just like crimson running down the side of his head, and his eyes are just like bugged out of his head.
I immediately run to Oshundo, and try to help him. I don't. Healing? Do you accept healing?
And he's just like, shh, shh, and he puts his finger to his mouth, and he just keeps going shh, and it's just like a constant hiss as he's constantly doing this now. Like you're not sure what's going on in his brain, but he seems real fucked up.
I would like to cast Detect Thoughts.
Ooh.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh no.
It is inside. You delve into Oshundo's mind.
I just want to get surface for
Surface
now.
thoughts is in like a very it's just constantly repeating that phrase of like, you know, I don't think so. Shh. And it's just that, and it's just that kind of that shh over and over and over is all that he's hearing, and that's all, and it's mimicking up with his like shh. Very much a Hodor situation here, with a hold the
Oh,
door, hold the
shit.
door, and he's just shh.
Man, he delved too greedy, too deep.
I go and wake up Bronson.
Brownson, you are startled awake by Gable.
No, shit,
Bronson,
shit.
Bronson,
Am
Bronson, I need your help.
did I sleep in? Ah, damn it!
No,
I gotta
I
go
need your
check on the
help.
pork butt.
Focus,
What?
focus.
What? What's more
Something
important
happened
than
to
the pork
Oshundo.
butt? What do you mean something happened on Oshundo?
He dove into my mind to try to fix memories, and something was there, and he's not. Do you have restoration handy
Why the
by chance?
why the fuck would you do that before we go into the Briny Maze?
I wanted to be whole before we go into this thing.
Jesus Christ, you just got taste back, Gable. Take it one step at a time.
And you just hear,
So is that a yes or no?
Shh.
Why the hell is he shushing me?
It's whatever's
What
in his
happened?
mind. It is repeating that phrase over and over and over. It's doing that same thing.
Yeah,
Oh.
Jesus, Lathander Christ. Okay. Shit. Well, I don't think greater restoration is gonna hurt him, but
I mean, it might. What does it do?
well, it's not. It doesn't hurt. I'm scared to do any kind of my healing magic on him because he is undead, and that could do adverse effects to him. But
Right?
this is the best I can do. Oh God, I can't. Okay, he looks down. He looks at his kid. He's like, no healing. No holy water. No healing. Okay. Oh God, he is messed up.
Please, I can't leave him like this. This is my fault.
Greater restoration?
I go over and begin to cast Greater Restoration on Oshundo. 5th
Sure.
level.
All right, yeah, you cast Greater Restoration. What I will tell you is one does not have any issues with the undead fact, so there's no harm in that. And the spell goes off, and you kind of feel as you cast it that whatever did this to him, Greater Restoration is not enough. You would know based on that, in your opinion, and your supreme healing capabilities, that Jesus Chunky, 9 times
Holy
out of
crap.
10 when thank you 9
Hell
times
yeah.
out of 10 when Greater Restoration isn't enough, typically the only thing that's stronger than that can fix an issue like this is a wish spell.
Oh, You F this up real good. His mind is lost.
Not lost, just not here right now. He can be fixed. Right? Right? Bronson, right?
I am going to immediately go over to my pack
Mm-hmm.
and I am going to grab some vestments that I don't normally pull out.
Okay.
And I'm going to grab a very old school blanket that is patchwork embroidery. It is a very old blanket of Shantae
Mm-hmm.
that kind of has like that picturesque view of Leyland
Mm-hmm.
that's like peak high wheat season, like it looks like harvest in the background, whatnot. And I druidcraft, and I lay that blanket down, and I druidcraft a single white rose, and I gently get Oshundo down onto that blanket so he's laying flat, even though he's still shushing and it's creepy as hell.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna place that white rose in his hands and fold it over his chest.
Mm-hmm.
Shantae, you've blessed us in this dungeon multiple times already. But we have a dear friend that is desperately in need of your assistance. If you can help us now, hear my prayers. And I will cast Divine Intervention.
All right. As we have established, technically 2024 works a different way, but I'm willing, because obviously this is the better way in this specific situation, to normally, that divine intervention in a 2014 way would have been your level and under, which is 10. I am willing to extend to you a Robert E situation and give you 20 consecutive numbers that you can pick between 2 and 99. 1 on a percentile will be an automatic failure, 100 will be an automatic success. So pick 20 consecutive numbers between 2 and 99. If you land in there, divine intervention will go off.
$66 to 84.
Okay? You guys heard it?
Or no, that's not.
No, is that right?
No, that's not right.
No.
No, that's not right.
That's not right at all.
Would, yeah, it's not right at all. Yeah, yeah. No, I want it would be 63 to 84, right?
Be 64 to 83.
64 to 83.
So 65 to 84. Okay.
Yeah.
65 to 84.
Okay.
Thank you. Math is hard.
Yep, that's fine. Go ahead and roll that percentile die.
Shantae, hear my prayers. Damn.
Ooh.
Damn it.
Okay. Now, I feel like we don't have. Oh, my whole portal closed. So my D&D Beyond shut down. What's up with that D&D Beyond maps? Oh, my game.
What's new in maps?
I guess we
closing down.
I guess we didn't have. Hang on, let's fix that real quick. Okay, spectator view. Let's throw that up here. There we go. More importantly, a thing that happened that I didn't note anywhere, and it came through last time, and I took a mental note of it and I wrote it down, is that somebody put through a whole bunch of channel points to give Bronson a charge, which would let you get advantage on a roll. I will let you make one more.
Oh, yeah, yes, thank you.
Same number?
Oh, yeah, we don't ever switch.
I know.
You're in it.
All right.
You're in it. You're in it to win
This
it.
is the best you got. Is this one more shot?
Yeah, it was meant to be. It was high. It
It's
was
high again. 93 and a 96.
It was high again.
You guys, I guess you can't see it on stream, but he rolled a 93 and then a 96. So unfortunately, your beseechment to Shantae in this moment, unfortunately, does not. The third roll went through though. Would have done it, but I think it must have hung up, and that third roll just came through, and the third roll landed in the range there.
Why? That's the worst double click of my life. Why is it got to do that to me?
Hang on. Let's go ahead and see. Because the reliquary happened too, right? As this, of course, would happen at this point.
I'd say at this point, as this ritual is happening, I'm gonna go get Bishop. Bishop, wake up.
Mm-hmm.
Something happened to Oshundo, and we're working on fixing it.
Okay.
So we might need you up just in case. Okay.
Yeah. No. Okay. What happened?
I invited him to see if he could restore my memories, and something was there that stopped it. And now he is constantly doing this.
He's become a librarian. Bad.
Can I ask Ted, when I detected thoughts, that phrase repeating itself, was it in Oshundo's voice?
Oh no. It was in a much darker, much more disembodied voice. And I would like somebody to roll me a d6.
I want to do it.
What'd you say, Jake? You want to do it?
I want to do it. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a d6, Jake.
5.
I will let you spend your heroic inspiration as a human to re-roll that if you want.
Sure, since I'm about to hopefully get a long rest. 3.
Well, that's way worse.
Hold on. What about you use a heroic inspiration on divine intervention roll?
I can't use my heroic inspiration for you, unfortunately. Unless I can.
Ooh.
It's any roll.
It is any roll. And you may have had it too from me having given it to you at some point.
Grandmother!
Jake, just roll me a percentile out of curiosity, Jake. I just want to
Me?
See yeah, you. Just out of curiosity. Just curious.
14.
Classic Jake.
I'd have picked 2 to 21 for me.
That's fair. I don't know, chat. I don't know. Should I ask you guys? What do you guys think? I mean, the die roll was there. Robert got the 76. It double clicked on him. I don't know.
I feel like we got to take the L.
I silvery barbs myself.
Dude, that doesn't work.
Fuck. I have to unfuck this situation before I go into this dungeon now. I can't be going in here with this guy with his brain broke.
Bronson, this is beyond us. We have a thing we need to do. Be practical here. What are you going to do? You're going to rest? You're going to spend your most powerful ability right before we go into...
I'll get it back when I go back to sleep. What if it was you?
Yeah, if it was me and it didn't work, I'd understand. The thing is, Oshundo knew the risk going in. He tried it before. He failed then. He tried again. He's stuck here shushing, but what we have is a cabal of mind flayers about to turn the entire world into some sort of echo of the far realm. I need you to get your head in the game and get your shit together.
Politely, Bishop. It's my job to be a man of faith, not a man of pragmatism.
Right, and didn't she not 18? So maybe that's a sign?
So, I'm going. Here's what's going to happen. Got a lot of stuff going on all at once here. So, we got a reliquary. If we're going to use the heroic inspiration to re-roll the other die, I will allow that, as you are technically both people of faith. Both of your gods have granted boons in this dungeon, but only to make it fair, I will ask you to roll a percentile again, Robert. And then, Jake, I will ask you to roll a percentile for the weird thing that's going to happen on the reliquary.
All right.
If, yeah.
I'm all right.
All right. Is everybody good with that?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Robert, give me, who wants to go first, I guess, in this percentile off? Bronson rolls a 28. It ain't happening. All right, Jake, give me a percentile for what weird shit's going down.
23.
Okay. Here we go.
Well, it's always good to have the whole team together on like the same footing when we go into the big final dungeon.
Go ahead and roll that again for me, Jake. We've done that one a while back. So
This is the chocolate rain.
I just want the psychic orcas.
you were
41.
you were 2 off from the psychic orcas.
Just want the psychic orcas.
Okay. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Well, that's interesting, but that won't come into play for quite a while. So, I'm gonna write that one
Oh, he's
down.
got to write it down. All right, good.
Yeah, well, you're not in a situation where you're gonna be encountering an individual like this. So,
Towley just shows up again. What are you doing here? I feel like I might be loud.
Go to the far realm. Better bring a towel.
All right. Yeah. So, well, chat, next time the party encounters a merchant, it's gonna get interesting. So that's all I'm gonna say. That'll have to happen when it happens. Let me reset the reliquary here. Man, there was a chance. Because I know on the good side, a couple of them are basically a version of a wish. So that was an option in there too, potentially.
I can't
Thanks for
rely on
trying,
the
Chat.
rolls to help.
That's true.
I would like to try a thing.
All right, everybody's burning everything. So what do we got?
This isn't burning a resource. I'm just curious about something. I still have detect thoughts up.
Sure. You do.
I'd like to go and sit next to Oshundo and simply ask out loud, because I don't have telepathy.
Mm-hmm.
Will you let him go? And I want to see if I hear anything different in Oshundo's mind.
Interesting. Oh boy.
Gable's brain breaks.
That is a thought I had. Let's see. All right. In your mind, because I'm not doing this out loud, in your mind, you get that same disembodied voice that says, "What are you willing to give up?" There are things I could take that would be delicious, and I will restore the racked mind of your associate. So, I have an idea. I have something in mind. But I'm curious to see what you'd be willing to part with. Or I'll just I'll take what would be the most delicious, but I assure you it will not affect your quest or your mission with your friends. All of that will remain without question. So, decide.
You guys are gonna see Gable look fearful for like the first time. And in his mind, after taking a few moments,
Mm-hmm.
take the memory of my brother.
And he says, "Oh, good. That was what I was going to take anyway." Wonderful. I'm glad we can see to this. And you just hear a shh as that just memory is siphoned away completely. And Gable, all memory of your brother is completely gone in the most non um like the path of least resistance altering way in your mind, in your history. He is removed from any memory you had, and like whatever is the easiest way to explain their presence not there is how that goes. um and it's odd because you now have no memory that you have given this memory away, and you'll see that as you kind of come back to yourself, all of a sudden everyone, it gets quiet, and Oshundo is no longer shing anymore, and he just kind of, I don't, what happened? I just remember trying to help Cable and then nothing.
You did
Hmm.
it, Bronson.
He's like looks at the flower and the vestments, and he's like, "Oh, well, thank you. I did. Strange that your harvest goddess would restore the mind of an undead mind flayer. Whatever she did, or you did, or any of you did, I don't know. But I don't know. I don't. It was so quiet. There was nothing, and now it's. I don't know what happened, but now it's back. Ugh,
And
You're welcome.
can I ask one question?
you can.
Do I know that something was taken?
You don't.
Not specifically what? No?
Nope.
Okay.
It's just gone.
Okay.
It's like it was never there in the first place.
Okay. Wait. I am so sorry. Um, I, that was very, very dangerous. And, I appreciate your attempt. And I'm so sorry that that happened. Let's not do that again. Just to be on the safe side.
I mean,
Okay.
you don't have to tell me twice.
It was weird, sort of a delayed reaction to. Well, it's fine.
Gable, are you
I.
crying?
Um, Must have been when I was just maybe out of fear. I don't.
I
Okay.
don't
know.
really care about Oshundo.
Well.
Well, that's very sweet.
Uh-huh. Well, let's all get some sleep, huh?
Okay.
Huzzah.
Oshundo, if you can as well. I understand you're undead like me, but get some rest.
Oh, sure. Yes. Well, something like that. Bronson, you know in your heart of hearts that your prayers were not answered. You know that this divine intervention did not go off. The effect seemingly is present. Oshundo's memory has been restored, but you knew that the level of magic that was needed to do this is of exceptionally high caliber. And you know that you didn't do it, so something else did.
I am going to gather my materials and I'm
Mhm.
going to go back to my pork butt
Yep.
and I'm going to lay them down for myself. And I'm going to lay down and hold the white rose and pull my pillow over, and before I fall asleep, I'm going to ritual cast commune.
Okay. What do you got? 5 questions? 3 questions? Something like that? What do you
Bronson
want?
only has Bronson only has one question.
Got it.
Shantae, I do not know the forces that we're dealing with that we may encounter soon. I need the strength to help save my friends. Will you please bless this bountiful meal for us? In your name, I give you all the praise. Bronson's requesting to try to turn his pork butt carnitas into a hero's feast in the morning.
Yeah. I think given as sort of as a consolation.
Hey, buddy, here you go. Here's
Hey, I
your
see you're
6 loaf.
doing your best, champ.
Yeah, here's a consolation.
Uh,
Here's a consolation heroes feast for you.
oh, let's go.
So in the
Let's
morning,
go.
you will have the benefits of a hero's feast on this pork butt carnitas.
Let's go.
So everyone is able to get a long rest. What information?
Holy
What? How restful it functionally you have a long rest. How restful it is up to you.
what an absolute nightmare that this scenario is. I believe someone may be possessed now, and we're going into the Briny Maze. Jesus, Lathander Christ.
Uh-huh. In his name we pray. I mean, that's not good.
Gable basically curled up in the corner of the room
Uh-huh.
and like tried not to like fucking break down the
Yeah.
whole night.
So yeah, you all get the long rest. Feel free to hit that button on the character sheet. Shundo is present in the morning with his mind seemingly intact.
Question for you, Ted.
Yeah.
Do you want me to just roll the 2d10 as written for Heroes Feast for the hit point maximum?
Yeah, why don't we start there? You roll the 2d10 and we'll just apply it to everybody as their modifier here. We'll add
right.
your let's see what we get here.
All right.
We're at a minimum 3 on these in case we do real bad. Okay.
All right, not bad.
And
Not bad.
We'll add your proficiency bonus to that too.
So 6. So 19 points for everybody. And this is your maximum?
Your maximum.
Not your temp.
Goes up by 19 for the next 24 hours.
So on your maximum, you need to, because we can stack maximum, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so it is 20. There'd be 34 because I'm casting aid as well to get the 15. So max modifier is 34 now.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Pretty
Hey.
reasonable.
We're doing the
I
thing,
rolled
boss. We're doing the thing.
100.
Hey,
Same. Yay.
we can't be power word killed.
Spellcasters unite.
Yay.
Additionally, you have resistance to poison. Everyone has resistance to poison damage and immunity to the frightened and poisoned condition for the next 24 hours.
Let's
Hell
go.
yeah.
Let's go.
And
Oh, thank you.
everybody here will benefit from that. So Archie will get it as well. I'll add that to his maximum hit points right now.
Hmm.
We love it. We love it.
There we
Did you
go.
want to do one of your channel divinities to give us that big boost for temp hit points too?
You can if you want.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's a no-brainer. We just take a additional short rest on top of this.
Yep.
And
So
yeah, let's do
whatever
it.
your channel divinity preserve life number is, it automatically updates, so it should be in there for you.
Yeah, it is at 34 now.
So
So
everybody
34
can
temp
add
hit points.
34 temp hit points on top of that as well.
Damn.
If you die, it's your own damn fault.
Yeah.
This is one of those. This is your healer speaking. If you get out of line of sight and you push too hard, I will not be healing you. If you go and die without backup, that's on you.
I cannot heal you. If you hear my ult, come back.
So good. Those shorts have been so good.
This is your healer speaking.
All right. So, you have, through a loss of a memory you didn't know you had anymore, have restored Oshundo's memory and capabilities back to him. You are about as juiced as you can be going into this situation. Is there anything else you'd like to do before you roll into the Briny Maze and I get to change us off this goddamn map?
Bronson and Robert now needs to go use the restroom thanks to Gable's decisions. I'll be back.
All right, fair enough. So
He offered. I just want to put that out there.
I mean, he did. I knew what I was putting. I knew I had that all queued up, and I was like,
Oh, 100%.
he's gonna go for it, and then I'm just gonna fuck Oshundo. I'm gonna kill him, break his brain. And then I was like, oh, they have ways to get around it. And then we ultimately did get around it. Not the way I thought we were gonna. I thought this was gonna be a
Mouth to mouth.
I thought he was just gonna be sitting there shushing in the corner till after you guys got back, but here we go.
So, Briny Maze, I got my little guys.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know how this works? They're not gonna die, right?
Well, they used them before, and then they hid them, so they should be good.
I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay, little guys.
Let me get to the ritual chamber. Let's see. Gnawble brought into this
I've had these
room.
for so long.
Oh my god, is it the
My
loot
mom
crate?
had it in her sewing. It's a yeah. No, it's a wait. Maybe
Is it the loot crate tribble?
it's yes, the loot crate.
The loot crate tribble, yeah. I remember that. That was, God, what was that? The 2013, like November loot crate or something like that? That's a long time ago.
2014.
2014. Wow, okay, I was
mom had
close.
it in her sewing room for a long time, so I was like, I'll take that. He's lived here for a long time.
So.
Right next to Ham Taro.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
It's a dragon stuff. We don't have to show that.
So getting into the room, which I'll move on the map here to the ritual chamber here where Bishop is.
Portal has closed. I'll read.
It says any Gnawbles brought into this room become visibly excited. They're like very excited to be entering into this room. So what's a fun fact is you'll never know this, but every time when you take a Gnawble out of the location where it was, within 24 hours another one is created, and there can be an infinite number of them. They can just continue to be.
They are troubles.
They are basically tribbles. Yes, they will continue to grow. And another also fun fact is that the fanatics had no idea that this would happen. They didn't know. They thought that they had basically closed the gateway behind them, and it was locked, and like that was it. So, wait, where does it say I want to see what it says specifically about them. Like, they're like, oh yeah, they didn't know that it was a thing. The fanatics didn't predict the residue that drips down that creates the Gnawbles, so they didn't realize anyone could follow them through the rift in the first place. So yeah.
Bitch.
Once you bring a Gnawble within 20 feet of the closed gateway, I will read the following text. The chattering creatures strain towards the archway on the back wall. With a sound like tearing canvas, the archway splits into a rift larger than anything you've seen elsewhere in Elithanok. Beyond it lies grayish-pink tunnels similar to the folds of a titanic brain. The round creatures simultaneously croon in delight and explode into messy globs of flesh.
Oh! Oh. That's why we don't name them. Hey, it's okay. I'm sure he's all right.
And then immediately as this door, you are all assaulted with a psychic image of the fanatics dragging the remaining Phandelver prisoners through the portal into the far realm.
Well, this is fine.
Let's see. And they're shouting a variety of different things as they're being pulled through the portal into the far realm. And
Cowabunga!
more like what was it? So and so said, let's see. Like the things you saw like scribbled on the wall that's like, oh, I always loved you, keep hope for Phandelver, that kind of a thing. But a thing.
Dear God, what is that?
That
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
Sorry. Is Red Soot?
Oh, yes. Go ahead and make me an intelligence saving throw, please. But I have you make your intelligence saving throw, and I will tell you what the most distraughtful thing is.
Oh boy, 21.
Unfortunately, a 21 is not enough. DC is 23. But more importantly, getting dragged through are all these townspeople that you see. And amongst them, blindfolded, gagged, and bound, is Droop.
Oh, I knew it. I knew you'd try to do this to us, you little shit.
Well, that's why he hasn't been around.
He's blindfolded and gagged. He's just carrying like all of the trinkets.
all
just flaved out.
Yeah,
100%.
It was our only connection to the old world. Silly NPC that could hurt us.
With the Hero's Feast, do I get advantage on, or is that just wisdom?
They actually took that away. They got rid of that in 2024. It used to be advantage on. It used to be advantage on wisdom saving throws, but it is. They tried to, because it also used to be flat out immunity to poison damage as well. So they tempered it a little bit because it was a lot for a 6th level spell. Robert hated it.
It was.
He hated it so much.
It's such a pain in the ass.
But yeah.
But now I like them choosing what it is. But yeah, that's a different fucking story.
I'm
Sorry.
next to Bishop.
Mm-hmm.
That is fair. That is true.
Was that last night though?
It would be this morning. Well,
Was
I
I-
don't know. You tell me.
When did we do it?
That is.
Yeah.
These are a lot of.
I don't know.
Sorry.
What was that?
No, it's nothing. There's something about Bishop asking, when do we do it? And just my
I
six.
tried. It's complicated. Anyways, when would it have been done? Would we have been within 30?
It would have been upon
And-
completing the long rest. So first thing in the
would-
morning.
Would Bishop sleep that close to Soot?
That's a question for Bishop.
Why is it? I don't know. Roll for sure.
Did you say roll for shirt?
Yeah.
Is this? Oh man, boy. Yeah, this
That's
is
a
just like
callback.
roll for eyes. Don't roll a one.
Don't roll a one.
We had that
I mean,
happen
it
in the
depends on
game.
where the beds. Yeah.
Well, did you guys do? Oh, because you're in the tower, right?
We're in the tower.
I mean, let me hang on. Stand by. Let's pull up the
Hold.
tower.
Hold for tower.
Hold for tower.
Hold for tower.
I'm not helping Bishop and Soot soak. Okay, I'm just laying that out right now. I'm just letting everybody know that
The red
Green
Knight
Mother-
is
the Green Mother's not
Mormon?
down with that. If you're gonna F, you're gonna F. All right, that's
Christ. I think you broke
Anyway,
LB.
I walked
Look
through
at
the
how-
It's
portal.
okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I'll go
Oh
through the
my
portal. I'll see you guys later.
Okay, so the tower is
Wow.
it is 30.
So much clipped.
Yeah, there's a lot to clip in this episode, I'll tell you that much.
Mhm.
So the interior layout of the tower is, it is 3 floors, looks like. Roughly 10-ish feet per floor, and it is a 20-foot radius, so a 40-foot diameter
Mhm.
circle. I don't control the layout of your beds in this tower. You've got 3 floors. I know one of them's a kitchen because this party. So,
Mhm.
I leave that one
Because
up
this party.
because this party. Yeah, fair. I leave that one up to you. You tell me. I don't know how you guys have beds in here too. It's not like you're cuddled around a
Oh.
campfire. It's furnished.
Oh, that's
That's
Mm.
why you're in the tower and not just sleeping in Oshundo's comfy chairs. Like, or on
Lazy
the ground.
boy.
yeah.
I don't
mean,
know.
I assume the beds are along the outside, like pointing in, like head to the back.
Against the wall,
So-
presumably.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the range on the
10 feet.
within 10 feet. Got it.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say no. That it doesn't make sense for 10.
It could
30
have
feet,
been
yeah.
if they were, but we didn't. We
Yeah,
decided
but
that
no. It's just fine.
No, we have things to do.
Damn. All right. Well, we're going through a portal. I'm
different things
changing
to
this damn map. Hang on.
All right.
I've been
She
excited.
wakes up and Redson's still standing there, just like.
Does anybody else want to fuck anything up before we go through this portal?
I didn't do anything.
Damn. Wow.
I
He's
hate
coming
being
in
like this.
hot.
Oshundo,
You
can
know
you
what?
please just put me back inside?
Hey, Robert loves this. This is fantastic. Like
That's what
This
she
is
said.
this is a layer cake going into our most important shit.
I know. Yeah, we are.
I
we
just
are
wanted
never,
one little thing.
We have never been more divided as a party than we are right now.
Yeah.
And until we sat down and ate those carnitas and everybody shut up and there was
Yeah.
just the silence of like, this is good.
Yeah.
that can fix everything. You can have a full blowout. That meal, that breakfast in the morning, done. We're locked
Listen,
in.
I'll tell you, I've gone to I don't know how many conventions at this point now with Robert, and I don't know how many meals I've had with Robert and how many meals I've had with Robert and Tim, right? We've done a lot. When I tell you at PAX Unplugged at fucking 5 o'clock in the morning and those cheesesteaks showed up, nobody said a goddamn word for a half an hour. We just sat and like I'm very drunk and I'm eating this cheesecake, but I had the thought that like nobody said a word. We're just eating in silence. And like it was so silent in the lobby of the Marriott that it occurred to me like it is so silent right now. And I'm like, and I was like, I'm not breaking this silence. I'm gonna keep eating, but still. Anyway,
You paid for that.
Just giving Sean J your praise. That's all.
I did. That's fair, but it's all right. I would do it again. So let's talk about the Briny Maze. Okay. It is, let's give you an overall layout. It is, Robert, did you hear what happened to the Gnawbles, by the way? I don't know if you had your headphones on.
Oh yeah, I heard the whole thing. It
Okay.
was disgusting and awesome.
All right.
Patrick.
All right. The structure of the Briny Maze is pinkish gray, wrinkled, and slightly squishy. The material is tough as stone and self-healing. Magic cannot affect the maze's construction. Everything in the Briny Maze has a sheen of moisture and smells slightly spoiled. This is the leakage from the meninges that surround the Briny Maze's exterior.
Not the meninges.
The Briny Maze is suffused with an eerie violet light that emanates from no particular source. It is bright light throughout the entire maze. The ceiling is a spongy folded material that merges about 16 feet above, again, folds like a brain. There are, as we've established, no cardinal directions. There is a compass rose on the map just for our intended purposes, but there is no true north, south, east, west. And currently, I think you all still have advantage on perception checks from Shantae, but if you didn't, you are currently in the occipital lobe of the Briny Maze, so you'd have advantage on perception checks anyway.
You know, I thought it would be more scary and less disgusting, but I'm not surprised.
So,
I think we'll get there.
Do the walls pulse? Are they animated?
yeah. This would be a sick map if we had an animated map for it. But also, James RPGR didn't make one. I think that might have been die design.
James, you should have.
Fair. So to describe this area that you're in currently, by the way, so that nobody can accuse me of anything later, I put the next whole rest of the campaign is the player-facing maps, not the DM-facing maps, so nobody can question that decision going forward. For no one in particular, you know who you are. So the current area that you're in, which is B1, but you don't know because you're on the player map. Wrinkled.
The brine.
Wrinkled. It could be brinkled, you know.
The old brinkle in time.
Wrinkled.
Oh, do you brinkle?
Pinkish gray tunnels lead from the rift to the left and right in swooping organic passages. You know what? You can all just see that there are marks and indentations in the squishy folded floor that shows that several creatures have recently exited to the left from your current position.
I'm going to use Eyes of the Crow. Just to have that up while we begin our trek through.
We should not have eaten so much before coming in here.
It was so spicy.
Pat.
All right. Well, there's tracks to the left here. I guess we should follow those.
Yeah.
Everybody stay within 10 feet of me.
Okay. What about Red Soot?
She should stay within 10 feet of me.
You sure? I mean, she could look ahead.
the thing is that we don't know if anything can get her in here.
That's better safe than sorry.
So,
Okay.
continuing on, I will reveal more map as you guys continue onward.
Can we stealth?
You sure can. Make me a stealth check.
All right. Oh, I settled, by the way, on the old boots of Elvenkind. So I'm back to advantage on stealth checks.
Sure. Give me those stealth checks, folks. Let's see where we're at. 26 is
26.
pretty solid.
11.
Solid for Bronson.
That's Bronson good.
18.
All right.
23.
Archibald. Stealth check. 19 for Archie. All right. Pretty solid as it goes for the group. So, well, you guys continue along until you get right up to that area with all those bodies that are clearly present there.
Mhm.
4 Dwergar corpses are strewn about this curved path.
Okay.
Yeah, well, let me give you a little bit more of what's down over here.
Suppose.
How
Do
are
we
these?
wanna-
How old are these corpses?
They are pretty significantly old here. And well, I
Can
mean,
I
I guess
cast detect magic
sure,
as a ritual?
sure can. Uh it's also kind of hard to tell cuz everything's sort of pseudo preserved in this place. There is still flesh on the bones if that helps. So it's
Sure,
not
they've
like
been brined.
you can see with your detect magic that one of them is wearing a blood-stained magical cape.
Oh, I love another magical cape.
I'm just going to tell you what this one does because it's an exclusive magic item made for Phandelver and below
All right.
called the Cape of Enlargement.
Ooh.
It has 3 charges. As a bonus action, you can spend a charge to go to increase your size category from medium to large. If you're huge, it'll go to gargantuan, whatever. Or to the maximum possible space that the room will allow you to grow to. When in that enhanced state, you'll have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. When you hit with an attack roll using a weapon or an unarmed strike, you add your proficiency bonus to the damage rolls, and it lasts for 10 minutes, and you get a D3 charges back daily at dawn.
Wow, this looks like a cape for Bronson. Oh, you know what? Bronson or Shovel Knight.
It's up to you.
Let's see here.
Let's pop it on Shovel Knight. He gets those 3 attacks.
Well, it's up to, I mean, unless he'll
Unless
defer
Bronson
to
wants it.
Bronson.
Of course.
What? Read it again.
Basically, you can, as a bonus action, for you, increase yourself to large size. While large size, you'll have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. Your weapon attacks will add your proficiency bonus to the damage, and that lasts for 10 minutes.
Yeah, let's make him big. Let's make him big.
Okay.
He's got more attacks than I do.
If only I could increase the size of this token to large size, but I can't.
Wouldn't that be nice? Maybe
Would be nice.
someday new in maps.
Someday.
Yeah,
We'll
if
hope
there
for
was
this.
something new in maps, maybe that would be a thing.
Yeah, fair.
Maybe.
That is all there is to note of these 4 dead Dwergar here, though. And then you can
Aw.
see this sort of area to the sort of, we'll call it the southeast here.
All right.
What
Let's-
is that?
2 enormous spiders scuttle about. Let me go ahead and do this. With
Oh,
2
no.
shadowy
Oh,
figures,
oh.
while 2 shadowy figures stare at the back wall. This wide space, excuse me, is filled with diaphanous web strands. The webbing is thicker on the far side of the room, away from the two wide passages leading away. So yeah, you can see that there are two phase spiders here, kind of building webs, and there are these two, what you would recognize again are as psionic ashen whites that are seemingly working together with these spiders.
Hmm.
It's the far realm. Anything is possible over here.
Uh, you're not sure if they see you at the moment, so you might potentially be able to just zip past them as long as you don't touch any of the web strands.
I'm tempted to just sit past them without touching any of the web strands. I don't know what you guys think.
Worth a try.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh,
Yeah, if we're gonna try to
let's
just
go ahead and we'll keep the stealth checks you already had. Let's just go ahead and make either acrobatics or athletics checks to try to kind of around this corner with it skirting not near anything. Your choice.
all right. 20.
Who's got our lowest? Who's our lowest athletics or acrobatics?
Probably
All right. Shut. It's all about in your knees. Got to bend your knees. Got to bend your knees. All right.
And give
And
yourself some guidance.
Take
Okay.
that D4, girl.
Yeah.
25 for Bronson.
14.
What'd you-
8.
8?
Oh
Wait, what's the lighting in here? Is it dim lighting?
No, it's
Right.
bright purple everywhere.
Damn.
Damn it. It's lit up like Walmart. Shit.
Shit.
Nobody's happy in a Walmart. Great.
Well, that's a 3 from our phase spiders.
Whoa.
So you guys will be able to successfully sneak that corner. Hopefully, maybe to not have to deal with them in the future, but you are able to. Let me go ahead and pull out my reveal tool here. That's the draw tool.
Mhm.
Go ahead. Move. I gotta move myself over here. All right, there we go. All right.
Man, it's so nice to be able to hit spacebar to pan.
All right. Isn't that nice?
What a quality of life.
Crazy, right?
It is nice.
All right. So you're heading over here. Let's go ahead and reveal a little bit more.
Just want to peek my head around this corner.
All right. Let's see. It's this one down here.
Scooby Doo.
All right.
Stacked up.
A spherical creature with eye stalks hovers at the back of this alcove. A large open book rests on a 3-foot high lump of sickly organic material that rises naturally from the floor.
And there's a thing.
Yeah, there is a 4 eye stalked creature reading this book. You've encountered one of these before. This is a spectator, similar to the one you found in Wave Echo Cave.
Hmm.
And yeah, he's currently reading this book, and you can hear him. He's like reciting text, and he's like, no, that's not right. Got to start it all over again. The pronunciation's all off. I can't figure it out.
I don't know.
I mean, he's just reading. Should we just leave him?
Just be aware that we will have to leave this place as well, which means we will pass by these creatures that we leave for the moment. So,
Mm. It's very compelling. Should we talk to him?
a good try.
What were these creatures like the other one?
The other one, you just basically convinced it to leave, and it left.
Yeah, it retired.
Yeah.
Oh.
Remember, it was like 1 year away from ending its service, and you're like, actually, it's been 100 years. And he's like, oh, okay, bye. And he left.
That's fair.
All right.
This is not the same one, right?
It is not the same one, no.
All right. I guess I will boldly round the corner.
And while reading, you'll see like one of the
Yeah.
eye stalks will like back over to like look at you, and it'll be like, "Oh, hello. Hmm. What brings
Howdy.
you to the Briny Maze? I'm Jomless."
Jomless, a pleasure. We're just here. We're doing some inspections, looking for a couple of material plane doofuses that ended up this way. Have you seen anybody come through?
And he goes, "I'll be honest, I haven't really left this spot since I was summoned here. All I know is that there's an encephalon cluster that kind of stalks around somewhat nearby here, but I
Mhm.
was summoned here a long time ago by a mage, and we're trying to research this book. It's
Mm.
called The Truths of the Inward Facing Mind.
Ah, of course.
And
Inward.
A classic.
the sage who summoned me here has been focusing to try to unlock this tome, the secrets of it, and well, he thought maybe this room would increase because it's, I thought maybe it would increase like reading comprehension,
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
and it
Brain.
just didn't do that. Um,
Mm.
so I've been trying to read this book, and I feel like I'm close,
Mm-hmm.
but like I can't get the pronunciation down.
What language is it in?
Because well, I'm not entirely sure the language, but here's the thing: to know if it's right, I need to read it, and this is part of what the mage said when he summoned me. Is that like I need to read it out loud, and someone needs to witness me reading it out loud, and then the secrets of it will be unlocked. That's
And he
what he
left you
said.
alone?
Well, he died. It wasn't his plan, but I can't leave because that was what he tasked me to
Oh.
do. So, like, I need to
Ah.
read it. Would you want to listen to me read it and then make sure that if the pronunciation is right, we can unlock the secrets of the inward facing mind?
As
Sure.
a former small business owner, I understand the red tape of having to have a notary for everything. So I will absolutely help witness this.
Red Soot's like,
Okay.
no idea what it does, Soot.
So,
Are
Just
there
go
any?
around the corner,
wait.
please.
Are there any potential side effects here?
he goes, I've never done it. He, so, I mean, I don't know how long it'll take, but I feel like I'm close.
How about you all witness? I'm going to just keep a watch. If you need me, I'll be right around the corner.
Witness me.
I'll
Okay.
witness.
Go around the corner.
Okay.
I'm gonna join him, I guess. I will.
Sure.
Yeah, be careful.
Okay. And I will remind you.
Archibald, you staying?
He's of course, sir. Spectator story time. What a story this will make.
It's a spectacle. All right.
Again, I will remind you that like time is a weird soup in the far realm.
Mm-hmm.
So he continues to recite these phrases and like gets so far and it's like, damn it. And he starts all over again from the beginning. And this happens a lot. A lot. Like a lot. And it goes on, and time's all like you're not sure what's going on. But I will tell you that no negative side effects are occurred. He continues to recite this for 24 hours straight, non-stopping. However, you don't know how long that actually has been because time's all sort of wibbly wobbly here.
Mm-hmm.
But those of you, the three of you, I guess, do you guys come? If time is going on, do you guys come back or you posted up with watches this whole time?
Well, they wouldn't know the time that's spent,
That's
so they
true.
would still
You're
be
right.
there.
Yeah, you're right. So, those of you that witness, the secret of the inward facing mind is unlocked, and you are granted.
Such a. It's so close. It's so close.
You are granted the blessing of the Salopis. Jesus, how do you pronounce this?
Yep, exactly.
So
We've transcended the meta here.
Uh,
I don't want anything to do with this inward.
solipsistic mind. Solipsistic mind. Anyway, you guys can basically choose to focus your inner mind, and for an hour, when you make intelligence checks, wisdom checks, intelligence saving throws, or wisdom saving throws, you get to add a d8 to whatever number you roll, and that lasts for an hour,
Oh.
once per long rest.
Oh.
You can just choose when you're going to activate to focus your inner mind, and as such, all intelligence checks, wisdom checks, and intelligence saving throws and wisdom saving throws, you just get to add a d8 to that number for an hour once per long rest.
Oh. All right. Well, Johnless, it's been a pleasure. I think you're good to go.
And he's like, I guess so. Bye. And he disappears.
All right. I take the book.
All right. The book, Truths of the Inward Facing Mind, can be sold for 2,000 gold pieces.
Nice. I know a dragonborn who might like this.
Also, in like the pile of stuff that he has, are a pair of well-made spectacles worth 100 gold pieces, and 2 scrolls, one of comprehend languages and the other of tongues.
Oh wow, these are good
Ooh.
things.
Yo.
Yo. Put that on the scroll list.
Oops, sorry, Gable. I didn't mean to move you. I was trying to.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
There's many things happening. It's fine.
Oh.
All we had to do was help that spectator figure out how to say the inward mind.
So.
Anyway,
And that's why I think tabaxi is my favorite form. And it's just so comfy.
Right.
You okay?
yeah, no, I just feeling the powers
hi,
of self.
guys.
Hey, how you guys
Yeah,
doing?
welcome.
That was a quick 5, but you guys feeling good?
I think so.
Things just keep getting weirder in the briny.
That's
Everyone
fair.
okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, he had some very illuminative language going on there.
Yeah. See, I told you it was gonna be fine.
Learned a lot
Motions to
about
the air
myself.
protector.
All
So-
right, let's go.
Where are we going?
Let's keep clearing left here.
Okay, so.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's reveal.
What?
All.
Oh, I
of
don't
this.
like whatever these little zit things are.
Let's see. You're currently in. You find yourself now first of all, just so you're aware, you're in the parietal lobe of the Briny Maze, which
Sure.
is the part of the brain that enhances spatial positioning.
Hmm.
So, currently, you cannot have the prone condition unless you choose to. Because your brain is kind of working. It's just part of how this works over here. So those zits are actually bubbles, Cujo. Bubbles float in the air of this chamber, emitted by organic nodules attached to the wall. A narrow rip in the far wall, which you can kind of see up at the north there, gapes like a wound and reveals a terrifying kaleidoscope of warped terrain.
Mm.
And, oops, let me just select properly.
Aw,
Oh,
flumps.
yeah.
Aw.
Hello.
And, yeah, there are just floating amongst the bubbles are a cabal here, a cloister, if you will, of 7 flumps just floating up and down.
What are those?
Those are flumps. They're supposed to be friendly.
It's a flump.
It's those guys. They're like flying spaghetti monsters.
Wow.
And they're different from the other spaghetti monsters. How?
They're supposed to be friendly.
Well, let's go
Where
say
you-
hi.
Where are
I
you getting
really
this
want to pop
information
those
from?
bubbles.
Well, I do like libraries, and I read a lot of books on this type of stuff specifically.
Right. Yes. Got
Yeah,
it.
if you pop a bubble, you get a pleasant numbing sensation when you pop the bubble. They find the bubble. You don't know this, but they find the bubbles comforting. So that's why they basically installed the devices that generate the bubbles.
The bubble.
So like grabs Bishop's shoulders. She's like, we should go say hi.
Yeah, we could go say hi.
Yes. Okay. Sit like runs in the room.
Oh.
Hi.
Oh, hang on. This guy has a name. Let's give it to him. Hang on, because I didn't realize this.
Jeff.
I studied a little flump back in back, back in the day.
So yeah, as you guys run in, all 7 of the flumps, they're all like talking to one, like inward, like looking and discussing, and then they all sort of turn over to look to all of you as you make your way
Hi. And then she pops a bubble. She's like, oh.
in.
Ooh-ah.
Yeah, and they all kind of release these sort of telepathic sort of like spores into the space, and then they can all speak into your mind.
Hmm.
And they're like, "Oh, hello."
Oh,
Hi.
hello. I
Uh,
think that's a good accent.
and you're like, "Are you
That is very-
insulting us right now?
No,
Are you trying
sorry.
to? Is this like one of those things where you're one of those people that just mimics other people when they talk, and you think it's not insulting, but it kind of is?"
It's no. We
Oh,
just
I'm
I'm
Bishop.
just gonna
I'm
go,
from
I think.
Luskin.
Good day, mate.
That's
And
very good.
and they're
What are you
like,
guys doing down here?
we're here to fight the mind flayers. We are gonna destroy. We're trying to fight. We want to fight Ilvash, the godlet. We're here to defeat him, but we're trying to figure out what to do because we're not very strong.
Oh,
Hmm.
that's so noble. We are also here to fight him.
Oh, good.
Do you want to team up?
Yes, we should figure out what to do with the encephalon cluster right next door.
The what?
The encephalon cluster right next door, which I will then just go ahead and do this. And then we'll also do this. You
Mm.
know, right next door.
Oh, okay. Do they?
Well-
I mean, I have fire powers.
Well, that sounds wonderful.
What can you guys do?
We can spray them with things that make them smell bad.
Ooh, Ooh, you would be great at parties.
I mean, maybe.
Yes, indeed. Well, could you perhaps allow uh, us in on your telepathic communications so we can telepathically communicate with each other?
I suppose. Why
Oh,
not?
that'd be so nice.
All
What's your
right.
name?
And a bunch of them will just kind. They don't all have names, so the one will go, "I'm Wise Borblish."
Borblish.
Orglish. A pleasure.
I'm Sit.
It's a
Bishop.
pleasure to meet you.
Can you see my friend? And she points to Red Sit.
And he goes, "No." And he like points to Bishop, and he's like, "I can see that one.
Good. That's what I meant.
Good.
Good.
Agree. Well, oh,
We're doing it again."
I'm not.
What? What? But how did you guys find out about this place? Are you from here?
Well, no, we've been traveling, and now we're turning into Twilverton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
But it's wow,
Ooh.
wow.
Wow.
The Foo Fighters.
fighters.
Okay.
And they say, did they actually? I don't actually know. They don't actually say where they're from. They just showed up to fight the mind flayers, I guess.
Would you rather fight one mind flayer or 40 flumps?
I think the answer is 40 flumps. I'm pretty sure in the long run.
All
Yeah.
right.
Well, if you want to join us, you're welcome. Do you are you fast or do you move slowly?
Very slow.
Okay.
Well, we can kind of float. And you see they're kind of like
Ooh.
flump because they release gas to float up to hover. And it makes a floof sound as they move.
I love them.
Hey, they're not fighters.
I know, but they're so
Okay.
noble. They want to help.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they can.
Well, can they do something? Do they have any abilities that'll help?
No. Making things smell kind of bad is the best they can do.
And they go,
not
also, we're
even-
vulnerable to psychic damage.
Oh, you know what? Why don't you guys keep planning? And I bet you guys, you're very smart. You can come up with a good plan of attack as we go scout ahead. And yes.
Also, you guys could be our rear guard so that nothing can
Ooh.
sneak up behind us.
And they say, we'll work on a smell poem for your victory.
That's perfect.
Ooh.
I love a smell poem.
Pop.
Fight them with flatulence.
Yeah. So basically,
Okay.
for a fun fact, it's a DC 10 dexterity saving throw for the 15-foot range. The target is coated in foul-smelling liquid, and they have the poison condition. That's what it does.
Oh, let's go. Get shit on. For real. Let's go.
Oh,
Give things
hang on.
poisoned?
Hang on.
Yeah.
Other creatures have the poison condition while within a 5-foot emanation from anyone coated with it. So it reeks out 5 feet around anybody that's stunk with it.
I have resistant to poison.
Well,
They
I'm
could
just-
stink me and
We-
I can
and-
walk in.
We all have immunity to the poison condition.
Yeah.
So these flumps can fart all over the place and we're good. Let's go.
And
This is a combo.
Love Team
and
6.
get this. To remove the stench, you have to bathe during the course of a short or long rest. It's not just like it's gone. It's stuck on you till you take at least an hour to bathe yourself clean.
I love this idea. Let's have them fart on us.
Okay,
and
all
then
right,
we'll
all
walk
right.
in there.
All right, flump, fart on my chest.
I don't think Gable and Bishop have ever been more on the same page ever in their entire lives.
Oh my god.
I didn't do this. Watsy did this. Watsy did this. I didn't.
Oh
I'm just
yeah,
merely,
okay.
they're giving me the tools to run my own business. So you see Bronson's weave of chainmail chest hair.
Oh,
He's
God.
gonna, let's go, baby. We are walking poison conditions. This is the greatest thing that could ever happen out of running into flumps.
All right.
I will make it abundantly clear that your agency is your own should you choose not to be sprayed by flumps. You can travel with the party of skunked individuals. You don't have to be one yourself if you choose not to be.
Yeah.
I'm Gable hasn't said like anything telepathic.
Uh-huh.
Mainly because the moment he realizes that they only communicate telepathically, he does not engage.
Okay.
He just kind of closes himself off. I'm going to reject the blessing of the flume fart.
All right, you fair rejection received. Jake?
Sid is 100% in.
I'm sure she is. I'm not surprised. Bishop, it's your call.
There's a certain tactical advantage to it. I close my eyes, cover my nose, and say, "Plump me."
All right.
Flump me, bro.
So
Plump me
everybody
hard.
except and Archibald just runs in right in the middle and just gets tagged by a bunch of them. So everybody but Gable is flumped, which means from a 5-foot emanation around you, anything within 5 feet suffers the poisoned condition. And it's, you're right. I mean, as far as capabilities go, they just suffer the condition. They don't save for it. They just get hit with it. That's how it works.
Let's go.
Now, I don't know how much of that. I think a lot of that's 2024 coming into play, because I don't believe that was the case. So,
This is the best.
what would you like to do now?
Phandelver and below 2024, the most overpowered room. I can't wait for you to make the short. You're not going to believe what happens in the Briny Maze with these 2024 rules.
I mean,
if I'm going to make a clickbait, I'll make it about getting flumpkined on the chest. All right. That's
fucking Christ.
This episode started off so wholesome.
So where do you want to go now?
Can I go home?
You are home. I'm gonna go fireball that cluster. Let's go.
Is LB quiet for anybody else?
Oh, sorry.
A little bit, yeah.
Is that better? Hello?
That's better.
Hello?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I guess we'll go now that we smell good. Let's go kill these guys.
All right, let me just clear all this shit off of this encounter.
Wait, can I just sneak around the corner here and see if there's anything going on?
Yeah, give me 1 second. Yeah, let's get rid of Wise Borblish here. Here we go. All right, so we're going to look around the corner.
Wise or my day is complete.
Let's see.
For those raiders who just came in, welcome. We've all been flumped on purpose.
Oh yeah. Oh geez. Well, welcome Raiders. I missed that. Oh boy.
They came in precisely at the right time to not be mortified.
No, like 10 minutes ago would have been best.
Oh dear God. Yeah.
Flump
Welcome, friends.
Flump me.
We've all been flumpkined.
All right.
Some shit's happened this session.
Yeah. Okay. Let's roll for initiative.
Not what I thought.
Okay.
Yo, finally combat. Let's go, baby.
Natural 1 for 10.
No.
I rolled a 6 and I've got a 9.
You inhaled.
Too much
Oh, wait,
flumps.
plus 4, right?
Yeah,
Plus
+4.
4.
No, 5 now.
No, 4.
So 4, it's proficiency bonus.
Proficiency
Oh.
Not
bonus.
charisma.
Because then it would be
Shit.
plus 6.
Rat shit.
Uh,
20. 20 for
Oh,
Bronson.
Yep.
have to rethink rolling initiative because I'm not an assassin anymore.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
fair.
I can't switch now.
I can still switch. It's just that I don't get advantage on my initiative checks.
Mhm.
That is
Ooh.
a 12.
With the +4?
That is a 16.
Okay.
Who
Bronson.
made
I
our
love
little
our-
tokens green?
Our green rings
I
to
did.
denote that we have been
We have
flumped.
been flumped.
Ugh.
Well, that is a certain way you could use those to denote conditions. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
What a concept.
What's new in maps?
I don't know. Yeah. So,
Bronson, do you want me to fireball them first?
Burn this bitch down, soot.
Yeah.
all right. So they don't see you because they're too busy being encephalons over there. The gemules all wait for the cluster anyway. So I'll jump down. Everybody can ready an action as need be. Go ahead and throw that fireball.
Let's go. They're gonna need to make a dex save. It's at
All right.
18 now.
Woo.
Let's go.
That is a failure for the clusters. And a failure for the gemules. So they all fail.
Yo, let's go. Big damage, no whammy.
Okay. Show me the dice. Show.
Oh, thank you for
Forget-
war
always
subs. Thank you guys.
All the subs all the
4,
time.
5, 7. No, sorry. So 37 plus 6. So
43.
43.
Plus
I was-
is your proficiency bonus added into that?
Woo.
I rolled it on the thing.
Oh, it wouldn't add that in, so you should add the
So
proficiency.
no.
So add
No,
4.
47. 47.
Okay. 37, 47, 47.
47.
47. Let's go.
All right, you have instantly bloodied all of the clusters. Oh, sorry, all of the gemules, my bad. All the gemules. All right, now, if anybody had ready actions they wanted to send off, they can. Otherwise, we can just roll. It would be Bishop's turn.
Did you guys have ready actions to do?
Or did you want to wait till it comes back around?
Yeah, I'm definitely doing Spirit Guardians faux show.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do Spirit Guardians at a base level, at a third level.
Okay. Bishop, why don't you go ahead and go, and we'll move everybody in there as that all happens.
All right. I suppose I'll run up and dab a gemule.
All right, let's see it.
Come here, little guy. That is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
All right. 10 points of damage.
This is to which one?
Let's see. Gemule A.
All right, 10 points. All right, all applies.
All right. And I will stab him once again. 16.
16 still hits, yeah.
All right. And I'm not going to use any spells because
All right, because it's early.
it's early. So that is a number 13 for Gemule A.
In a miraculous move, right on the money,
Woo!
Yo,
it is dead.
Yay.
I'm using a spell because I remember these things can multiply, and we got lucky by using Spirit Guardians on them the last time, so
Yeah, go ahead and move
Yeah.
yourself in there and pop that off.
I'm gonna get at that cluster next time.
all right.
When
Oh,
does,
I'm
sorry,
gonna.
when does the poison affect them? On the beginning of their turn?
As soon as they're next to them, as soon as they're next to you, they're affected by the poison.
Can I get in
You
a
take
pile
poison
like
damage?
that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. 'Cause
Awesome. And I will. Yo, I'm gonna strike twice against the mega cluster.
Okay.
By the way, the save is now a 20 wisdom save
All right, let's go ahead and
on
make
Spirit Guardians.
a little hit everybody.
Ow.
Let's make that wisdom save. Okay, no. And the wisdom save 19, so it fails with a 19. So go ahead and roll
Damn.
that damage, and then we'll get these hits off on the big boy.
Oh my god, I roll. Yeah, let's Shantae is with me. 21 on a base Spirit Guardians.
Well,
Oh.
which is wild because you just Jake specialed all 3 Gemules.
Oh.
All day, baby Travolta, all day.
Go ahead and roll against this cluster here.
Ooh, I am piled up. So actually, so I can hit the cluster and 2 of the Gemules. I will Word of Radiance.
You can hit all of
Nice.
them, yeah.
Nice.
You can hit. It's 5-foot radius, so you can, yeah. All right, so go ahead and roll. They got to make a dex save.
Word of Radiance, yo. They got to make a 20 con save.
Gotcha. Okay, 20 con save. I don't know if they can actually do that. Oh man,
13.
natural 20 on the cluster.
Oh.
It's the
No.
so it takes no damage, but the
14
Gemules,
points
these
of
2
radiance.
will immediately die. So that one just happened to be just outside the radius. So, all right.
I will use my bonus action,
Okay.
and I will instead of swinging on the cluster, I'm gonna go after the Gemule.
Okay, fair enough.
And oh,
Okay, let's see it.
14 to hit.
14 is the number, exactly.
Holy shit.
I rolled a 2.
You almost couldn't have done any worse, really.
It's good. Let's go. All right. Yeah. And
All right, well, it only had one, so that is it.
all right, 13.
Okay. It is gone. So, anything else?
No, that's it, baby. Let's go.
All right. I'm gonna say,
go.
I know, the distance is different, but we didn't really establish where you were when you started this, so we can say you guys were closer. So I'm not really worried about the movement
you.
speed here for this one specifically, because we weren't in you didn't get it dropped on. You did the dropping, so you had the chance to get into better positioning. So, first up here is Archie's going to attack the cluster, which has what kind of AC? 15. All right, Archie is up first. Here we go. 18 to hit with the shovel, which does hit. That's the wrong thing, but it's actually it should be. There we go.
Archie, you're huge.
11, 14 points to this. 14 points of damage. Also, I'm just a silly little thing is I'm excited that I got to get it to change so it says shovel when I roll the attacks and stuff.
Let's go. The small things.
Oh, natural 1, Archie. What are we doing? Final swing. Natural 20, though, bringing it around.
Let's go.
Ooh.
So that is,
My man.
God, 19, 24, was that 33, 43? 19 and 24, right?
19.
43.
43.
43 plus 14 and Jesus Christ, Archie. All right.
57 plus 21 is 72.
All right. Well, obviously this thing is significantly bloodied at this point.
Damn.
Gable.
Gable is going to kind of snap out of it and make a run at the cluster with the sword drawn.
Yeah.
First attack. That is a 13 to hit.
13 misses.
Okay. Second attack. The natural 1.
Oh,
Great.
We're not having a good time over
Switch
here.
dice. And then for the fell blade, this is great. Oh my god. All three of those rolls were single digits. 13 to hit.
That
All three
misses.
attacks fucking miss.
Woof, woof, woof. You've been having a rough day.
Sorry, I'm here.
Ooh.
Just a little distracted.
turns out his brother taught him how to fight.
Oh no.
Damn. I was gonna say he was overpowered by the smells because
Damn.
Damn, Jake, that's cold.
So,
Wow.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
man.
this
Must have been the spicy carnitas.
All right.
You know those like samurai movies where somebody does like a slash and it takes a couple seconds before the body like actually shows the wound.
mhm.
That's how deep that one hit.
All right. Well, it's gonna attack. It might maybe it senses weakness in you, Gable. It's gonna attack you, but it's a disadvantage because it's poisoned because it's next to your stinky companions. So it rolls a 23 to hit though.
Jesus criminy. Don't I have? I'm gonna just check one little thing. I don't. Okay, yeah, that's definitely gonna hit.
All right, you're gonna take 12 points of bludgeoning damage and 7 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And I need you to make. Oh nope, never mind. You can't be knocked prone unless you want to be. So, let's go ahead and make its second attack for a 12. That oof, that man, that poison turned that natural 20 into a 12.
Woo.
So that poison coming in clutch right now, and unfortunately, that is the end of the cluster's turn. So.
Hello. Soot is going to move up. And boy.
It's
Right,
pretty.
where isn't
It's
it?
been pretty beat down at this point. So.
Okay, so like
Firebolt that
bloody
sucker.
for sure. I know. I was thinking firebolt, but
Yeah.
do I need to?
Firebolt.
Yeah, let's just go in.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. Let's do it. No, that was bad. A scorching ray. Well, I was looking for firebolt. That's 25 to hit on the first one.
Yeah.
16 to hit on the second.
Yeah.
Ooh, a natural 1 on
The third will miss, obviously. But the other two will connect. So go ahead and roll that damage.
6 plus 6 plus 10
Okay.
plus 4.
Just get, yeah.
So 12 plus 10.
22.
22 plus 8 is
30.
math.
Yeah. How do you want to kill this encephalon
go.
cluster?
Ooh.
So it kind of like leans to the side as she's trying to like hit this, and one goes wide and just kind of burns a hole in the side towards the flumps, so it's just like pulling away at the side. But yes, all of these little eggs kind of bubble down and turn into wonderful soil that can be very fertile for anything that.
All right, and you watch that as that scorching ray does hit the wall. You watch as the folds just reknit back together like it was never there.
Hmm.
So
Wow. She kind of like does this motion and puts her hands in her pocket.
all right,
Let's go.
Good job, everyone.
Nice.
Let's
That's how you
go.
do it.
all right.
All right. We got 9 more. We got 9.5 more minutes of these spirits. So, yo, I Naruto run.
Oh,
Uh,
Wow,
No.
so fast.
so
aerodynamic, streamlined.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so low to the ground. I'm
So
like
I
a
assume,
charging corgi.
I assume you're going to the southeast of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
All right.
flumps in tow, baby. Let's go.
Are they
Shred.
coming with us? I thought they were planning.
They're working on a smell poem. You guys are
Yeah.
stinky for a while here.
Awesome.
Shreds of flesh and broken bones are scattered about this room. An enormous double door made of the same spongy material as the rest of the maze stands firmly shut at one side. The door lacks handles or hinges.
Hmm.
So, seems like
Well,
this
this is a braid.
currently a dead end.
Maybe we need to tell it a riddle. Or solve its riddle.
You don't see anything that's listing a riddle necessarily, but
Okay.
uh,
Fair.
there
Okay.
is
Shit.
there is currently no there's currently nothing that seems to be, again, there's no handles or anything attached to this door. So
One of us only tells lies, the other only the truth.
the door looks at you stoically,
Hmm.
revealing none of
The
its
thing-
secrets.
I would never eat the last bagel bite.
Don't lie to it.
You
Can
guys
I-
are not.
That's what you told me to do. Okay.
That's not a riddle. It's just a lie.
Hmm.
I'm gonna touch the door.
Okay. You can feel that there is definitely some sort of magic here, but it's not something that can be like pushed open. It seems like there's a trigger essentially somewhere that you need to hit.
Hmm. Can I investigate for a trigger around this room?
There is not one. I'll just tell you that out front.
Hmm.
Save
I
you the
don't see
time.
anything around here. I just see bits and pieces of corpses.
They do appear to be human corpses, for what it's worth.
Human corpses. For what's that? For
Better.
what that's worth. Well, maybe we need to go around the other way then. Like around to the right, all the way back at the
Yeah.
beginning.
Yeah.
If I cast firebolt at this,
Uh
does it do anything?
huh. It hits it, but it does not. It just almost
Mm.
knits back together faster than the damage can really do to it.
Mm-hmm.
Is oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was also gonna do a clarifying question, so you can go first.
Okay. It's been given
week?
however long it takes for the inward mind, whatever. I assume Eyes of the Crow has reached its end.
It has, but I will tell you
Okay.
that there's nothing invisible in this room, just
Okay.
for that. So
In the flump room, you said there was that weird gash in the upper left corner of the room. What was up with that?
it leads out into an open, never-ending rainbow kaleidoscope space,
All right. Well, not going that way then.
aka the
I
void
guess
of the far realm.
Yeah. Yep.
Right back.
That's not where we want to go. I think we want to
Mhm.
sneak past the spiders again and then go all the way to the right instead.
Okay.
I will, for the sake of giving you potentially one encounter more with the spirit guardians, I will let you run past the phase spiders without them seeing the glowing spirits of the spirit guardians.
Yo! Gracious DM is gracious.
Because
you.
you were making a point for it, and unfortunately you boxed yourself into a corner, quite literally.
Yeah.
But I will give you what's going on over here.
Did it for the flumps.
This is the right side, Brain.
Correct.
This is the logic side.
Why is there a
Those are the fun
splat
side.
outside the map?
Oh, there are several.
Oh,
Ooh.
get those carpets cleaned. Briny Maze, come on.
All right, so it is over here. So as you get over to that area where you are right now on the map, 5 human corpses slump against this chamber's wide, rounded wall. They merge seamlessly with the wrinkled gray walls and floor as though melted into them. Only their upper torsos and heads remain free. Each lifeless face is frozen in a scream.
Yeah, I'm not down with that.
Shall we consecrate them?
Later.
The power of Shantae compels you. Spray bottle.
All right, as you spray bottle, all 5 of their heads catch on fire and animate as flame skulls. I guess we're gonna go
Let's
ahead
kill
and
'em.
roll for initiative.
Oh no.
Dude, we're not leaving the like.
Yeah. 100%.
Oh, they're attacking you, so that's fair. They
Well, they need to make a wisdom save 20 when they do.
they absolutely do.
Ooh,
They
natural
it
20.
specifically states that they don't do anything unless you do anything to the corpses. So if you just like looked at them and moved on, that would have been fine. Also, I do have artwork of this, which I will pull up in just a second.
That can be as written, but you know what? If I'm seeing skeletals coming out of the walls, I'm going to assume that they're going to F me in the A. So I have no regrets.
That's fair. Let me go ahead and pull up this image because it's pretty sick.
Fight you in the oblongata?
Take a look at this. I put it on a full screen, baby. Look at that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yo, look at that.
Oh,
That
yeah.
looks like,
It's
like
the
a heavy
Lich.
metal album cover.
Right?
It's the Lich from Adventure Time there.
Yeah. On the right there, yeah, or
Yeah.
the left rather.
On the left, yeah.
Go back to hell.
All right, so they all got to make a wisdom.
Get off my plane.
Oh, let's what was those rolls? Let's see, 29 for Bishop.
19.
19 for Gable. All right, she got a 17.
12 for Bronson.
Great, I didn't have to change it. It was already there.
9.
Not good for Soot. All right, start combat. They all have to make a wisdom saving throw. Do they get any benefits to that? They do have advantage, but they also start with a 0. Cool, they all fail. Roll that Spirit Guardian's damage.
16. I'm on fire, baby. I'm doing good.
You have the Sun Staff too. So you can re-roll any radiant damage dice if you want.
What if I said I'm scared to re-roll on a 16 that is above average?
I tell you what, I'll give you
have...
Savage Attacker. I'll give you the higher.
Yo.
Wow.
What a yol. What a yol. Let's go.
Let's see how we do though. Let's see where we end up.
And you know what? Funny enough, still terrified about this roll. Been doing great. Yeah, see, that's 12.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. You were right. Don't question the player on this one. He knows what he's talking about.
I appreciate that though.
All right.
And thank you for reminding me of Sunstaff.
Jake, it is Bishop's turn.
All right. I am.
Let me look up what the sun staff does, by the way, before I. Yeah.
Go
okay.
too hard on it.
No, that was what it is reroll. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I suppose I am going to attempt to take one of these flame skulls down. We'll go with flame skull A on the
Okay.
far left there and attempt to stab him. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
All right. Minimum for 9 damage.
9 points of damage.
All right, and then we will attack again. 16.
16 hits.
All right, and I'm going to use a first level smite on this guy. Oh, garbage. 15 damage.
It is undead.
Ah, okay.
So attack on that extra D8.
Yeah,
They are
2,
immune
4.
to poison as they are undead, so no flumpness here.
Okay, that's a shame.
Any
so
effects from spraying them with holy water?
Actually, yes. They will not be able to rise again because flame skulls, when destroyed, have the chance to just come back after an hour, unless consecrated with holy water. So they will be destroyed and forever put to rest.
Go back to hell, demon! Yeah.
And you have bloodied flame skull A.
All right.
Evandris is here. What's up?
Boy, what's going on, guys? Welcome. It is you're up, Gable.
Right. Okay. I'm going to.
You remember flame skulls vividly as they almost killed you in Wave Echo Cave.
That's not happening again. We're not doing that again. We're going to go after E. Okay. All right. Come on, dice. Work with me. That's better. 25 to hit.
25 hits.
No.
All right. I don't have sneak attack damage anymore, but I just have straight up lightning. That's fine with me.
It's a lot of damage. I mean,
Yeah, I
A
know.
lot of damage.
Hey,
You're doing great, sweetie.
the Avengers community would appreciate the fact that we took flumps and let them fart on our chest.
and honestly, I mean, we came as close as I could by incidentally doing a Chuckles impression for all of the flumps.
Oh my
It was
god.
not planned, but that's kind of just where we landed on that.
If you want, we can fart on your chest.
Weird that Chuckles would give us a flumpkin on our chest like that.
I know. I couldn't. Sorry, what did you roll?
You're good. I got 18 points of radiant damage.
Okay, 18
for the
points.
first strike.
Yep.
Came for the
Second
rage,
strike.
stayed for the flumpkin.
Yes. With advantage.
Uh-huh.
It is. Wait, numbers are hard. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Okay. Haha. I'm gonna piercer this one. Reroll that one.
Uh-huh.
7. 12. Another 18 points of radiant damage.
All right. This one was bloodied from the previous hit. Yeah, you heard him. I wish. Listen, there's a clip. If you check the clips, or somebody repost that clip of Robert yelling to these flumps to fart on his chest. There you go. Thank you, LB.
It's another 19 to hit with the foul blade.
That hits.
Oh, I love this group so much.
Oh my god! I can't wait to hear when that VOD hits YouTube to see what people have to say.
It's 13 points of
All right.
radiant damage.
That
with the
is
foul blade.
enough to take down Flame Skull E. All right.
Oh my god.
All right. It is Archibald's turn. Rah! And then runs our Shovel Knight here to go make some strikes.
Huzzah!
Stealing thy shovel to make a 14, which was a garbage roll, but it just hits, so that counts. Nice
Mm.
job, Archie. 4, 9, 2. Do just enough to take out Flame Skull A.
Yo!
Second attack, Flame Skull B. 21 to hit does hit. For 21 points to Flame Skull B, which is enough to bloody it. And Archie's last attack. 27 to hit for another
Damn.
20 points of damage. All right, that one again is bloodied, but still alive. It is Flame Skull time. All right. What do they got? Oh, well, I know what they're going to do. And they all go next, right? Yep. Triple Fireball. Ba, 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 ba. They all cast Fireball.
Yep.
Wow.
So I need everybody but
Yep.
Soot. No, Soot, you can, if they target it. Nah. If they put it, yeah, they can get all of you.
You know what? I'm gonna counterspell one of them.
Okay. I gotta make
Hmm.
a, let's see. I gotta make a Constitution saving throw. I forget how it works now.
I mean, I'm
2024.
casting it at 5th level.
Yeah.
I don't
but
know what level they're casting.
Well, you're in the world of 2024 now, my friend, where upcasting
got it.
counterspell doesn't do anything for you.
Oh, okay.
But they gotta make a con save. So let's see. Probably not very good at this. What's your spell save DC?
20.
That is a 5. So he fails. And in the world, because this is an opportunity to illustrate this in gameplay, normally, everybody's used to 2014. The way it would normally work is you lose the turn, but oh my God, Robert, you're gonna roll that one again?
Oh my god!
Oh no, it's 2 5s.
2 5s? Wow.
Oh
Wild.
boy, buddy.
Why is Spirit Guardians like this?
This is what happens when you let flumps fart on your chest.
So as I was illustrating, is that in 2024 they make a con save, or normally they would just lose their turn. It doesn't they don't lose the spell slot. However, Flame Skulls and all monsters in 2024 don't have spell slots. They have usages, which means it does lose this usage. So 2 of the fireballs go off.
At least minimize some of the damage, guys.
Sure, it is a DC
Thank you.
13. Go ahead and make your dexterity saving throws. Those of you within 10 feet of
Mhm.
Bishop get that +6 to your roll.
That's right, baby. Very charismatic.
That is a natural
15.
20.
Okay, success,
Woo.
success. Failure from
Ah.
Soot over there.
Oh no, I rolled a 2. So that's an 18.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Wow. Archie's going to make
yo.
his dexterity saving throw. He gets a 4. All right, so
Oh.
here comes some damage, by the way. I'm just going to roll these. Here we go. 52 points. If you succeed, you're going to take cut that in half. Technically, there's 2 rolls in there, so we can make everybody make 2 rolls because it's 2 fireballs. Oh, or I'll let you keep it if you want, because I know people may want to keep that roll because they succeeded.
I mean,
I'll
I'd
just
like
take
to.
I'll just take the lump. Like,
Okay.
no needs for
So-
necessary dice.
Cut it in half, so whatever that is. 52 cut in half.
26.
So everybody's going to take 26 because LB, you're resistant to fire, so you're going to take half anyway.
That's right.
So except for Archie, who's going to take the total amount because he failed.
Damn.
All right, that is their turn. Robert. They all take the 5 points. Oh, that does kill Flame Skull B, by the way. Even your 5 points.
Yo.
So
We love that. All right, I will. I'll swing at C.
all right. And make that attack. 14 does hit.
Oh yeah.
D6
Dude,
plus-
my dice right now are abysmal. What is going on? 9 points. Do you need type?
No, it's all,
Breakdown?
it's as long as it's not. You won't deal the
Okay.
extra D8 of fire that you just got from the Sun Staff because they're immune to fire. But other than that, that's.
I'm just rolling the blessed strike.
Yeah, but you
radiance.
do. We did give you the Sun Staff's D8 of fire damage on your axe
Yes.
as well, but they're immune to fire.
Yes.
So that was an
it.
action. You can swing again as a bonus action.
Yep, I will do so. Oh, come on, roll better. 29,
Much better.
There we go.
And the damage, much better.
13. Yes,
Okay,
Max,
that
let's
is
go.
a
20,
huge swing.
21.
It is bloodied. And we will go to you, Soot.
Hello. Soot is going to run up. Excuse me, and I'm just gonna sneak between these two. I'm gonna pop my hands together, and I am going to cast Thunder Wave towards them.
All right, they gotta make con saves, I believe.
Constitutions. Yep, Constitution. Please.
Well, that's a failure.
All right, so they're gonna take 19 points of thunder damage.
All right, that is enough to kill C,
Haha!
and it bloodies the final remaining flame skull. And we'll go back.
Gee.
Unless you have anything else.
Back away.
Fair. It is. Oh, he does get pushed up against the wall. Bishop, it is your turn.
All right, going in for hopefully the kill. 17 to hit.
It does.
Prepare your fires.
All right, that is 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. All applies.
All right, and then 21 to hit,
That hits.
and let's see, 11 on top.
That is enough. How do you kill this flame skull?
Let's go.
Yeah, I think I pin it back to the wall, like right where its head was, and then just crack through the skull, and then it like kind of deanimates and falls.
All right. And you know what? It's very annoying because it's not in the book. But I would like to put that artwork on the screen one more time to just showcase to everybody. Do you see that one flame skull to the top with the very clear 6 glowing red orbs on the starry sky robes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is 100% the canonical description and image of a robe of stars. And it is not in the book. There's even a picture of this mage when he arrives in the Briny Maze at the start of this book, before he gets stuck in the wall, very clearly wearing the robe of stars. And they just chose to not, like, you could have just put him in regular robes.
You could do that,
mean,
though.
Yeah, but he doesn't have shoulders. So
I would love to
Well, I'm giving you guys the robe of
pull.
stars.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Yay!
I mean,
Huzzah.
okay.
Huzzah.
Well, of course, if you want.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
love
no
that.
complaints from us.
Well, here, you know what? And I'm going to show you this mage running, because we have that artwork too, of this mage running through the Briny Maze in his very clearly wearing the robe of stars. Like, there he is. He's a wizard. He's got the robe of stars. Like, that artwork is...
Oh, wow, yeah.
It's unquestionable. It's this dude with the robe of stars.
Damn.
Well, this one had a
Damn.
hood, the other one didn't. So
So,
Yo.
some of you guys can take
What
the
a
robe.
what a dreamy ex mage now.
I'm just like,
He's just-
I mean, where's he at?
Well, his skull just got consecrated, so he's no longer present. But the robe of stars is by the way, because we can and we probably should, just to sell it home, I just want to put up here on screen real quick the canonical image once again of the robe of stars. Tell me that this is not the robe of stars
You know what?
that he was wearing.
I don't see it.
Yeah, right? I mean,
Yeah.
so anyway.
You know, as the only person with attunement slot left open. If maybe, perhaps, someone needs
You're
to wear
right.
it now.
I'll take one of my weapons off and give it.
So again, for those,
Take that +1 saving throws, baby.
yeah, so +1 to saving throws with the Robe of Stars, and the 6 very clear red stars that are present on it can be plucked off of it to activate a 5th level magic missile. Each one of the stars is a 5th level magic missile, and it gets
Damn.
back
magic missiles now.
it gets back a D6 stars daily at dusk. They just glow. They grow back.
Was the legacy was always 5th?
It was.
I
yeah.
just
It just. Yeah.
it just I just forget how powerful that thing is. 5th. Oh man, that's like more to tap into. We love that. Let's go.
And while you wear it, you can take a magic action to enter the astral plane along with everything you're wearing and carrying, and you remain there until you take an action to return. So if you need a quick get out of jail free card, disappear real quick.
Does that mean that you can go and talk to Soot in the astral plane then?
I mean, I can do that already.
She can, but if somebody else was
Yeah.
wearing it, they could.
Let's hold on to the initial excitement there.
Yeah.
That's wild. Cool.
And we've already established that time is wibbly wobbly, so you can easily just attune to that while you're here because, time.
Whoa, benefits of the far realm. Best place for attunement.
Yep.
Damn.
So
Far room chamber of commerce, killing it.
So
Best place to attune in the Midwest.
Oh yeah, timey-wimey. Too easy.
So I will give you the description of this last room, and then I think we'll probably bring it to a close where you just were heading there. So, the tumor garden, as it's described,
Polypville,
which is right here. Several fleshy lumps in the floor rise like stalagmites to heights of 2 to 3 feet. A ball of viscera 2 feet across is pinned to a wide, flat wall with a large sword. You can see the sword there at the top of the map, little section there. A puddle of slime has leaked down the wall onto the floor beneath the entrails. And you know what? I'm just going to give you guys this. This viscera, you've seen this viscera before. This viscera is none other than an intellect snare. If you recall, you guys encountered one of these in Telhundereth. It's the sort of floating eyeball kind of creature that has the capability to siphon your thoughts and things of that nature. It is currently immobile, pinned to the wall via this greatsword. And I will let anybody here make an Arcana or a History check.
A 10 for history.
Anybody else?
History?
Or
I'm
Arcana?
not talking about it.
Oh shit! I'll take Arcana. 25.
All right.
Man, being a warlock.
What a crazy concept, huh?
Do you guys know you recharge your spell slots on a short rest?
What an even crazier concept.
Never heard of
this greatsword that has it pinned to the wall is Githyanki make in design. It is not magical in any way, but it is seemingly the only thing keeping this intellect snare completely inert. Were you to pull this sword, it would seemingly reanimate. It's just kind of trapped.
I'll inform everybody. Maybe don't pull the sword out of the thing.
All right.
We said it was.
I have no idea what you said, LB, because your microphone cut out after the first 2
I'm
words.
sorry. I said he used his serious voice. We should definitely do it. I mean, not do it. Like, don't pull it out.
Yeah.
All right.
Hmm.
Well, we have more area to explore in the Briny Maze, but I think we're going to have to bring tonight's session to a close. Uh, unless there's anything else immediately pressing y'all would like to do before we do that.
Let's talk about our relationship more.
Yeah, love that. Any beloved NPCs you want to send into a coma or anything like that, real quick? No.
No, you know what? I think we hit our quota for that this campaign.
All right.
Today, even.
Yeah, fair. All right. Well, let's go down the line and kind of outro everybody here. Robert, get us started. What's going on? Where can people find you and all that?
Hey, I'm Bronson Barley, the Lion of Leyland. You can find Captain Robert streaming all the time over at Captain Robert or twitch.tv/Captain Robert. Sorry, I'm kind of a boomer.
LB.
Hello, I'm Red Soot, and you can find LB at LB Hackemup on Instagram and on Blue Sky. You can find her on Hack Recklessly on Twitch and YouTube if you like spooky games, or the Fallout TTRPG as they're playing it on Sunday evenings before Gary Con. If you're there, come say hi. I'd love to see you, I guess.
Damn. Jake.
What's up, Internet? You guys can check me out on my podcast, Legends Rerolled, where we replay through classic stories. Right now, we're working our way through Malice in Wonderland, where I play Malcolm Glass, a young fellow who got just sucked into Wonderland, and it's been terrible.
Really, really has been. Cujo.
Hello, everyone. I am Cujo. You can find me all over as either Cujo Plays Games for personal stuff, or you can follow Crit Hit Chronicles. On Thursdays, we play The Tales of the Valiant, sponsored by Kobold Press. Thank you, Kobold Press. We love you. And on Fridays, you can catch us for Shadows Over Baldur's Gate, our spiritual sequel to the award-winning video game. Our party's in Elturel. There's already been some shenanigans and possibly a druid that they're going to meet up with, maybe named Halson.
Ooh, all right.
You can also find me at Gary Con. Come up, say hi, and let's chat and talk about how much we love games and stuff. That's me. That's my outro.
Yeah, I look forward to all of the flump-based talk at the next convention that we're at, because we set this up, so it's gonna be a thing. Somebody's got to build some sort of crochet flump to give to Robert at the next convention we're at.
Little flump bib.
Yeah, right. Anyway, my name's Ted. I run this channel. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to all the raiders. Thank you for all the subs and everyone who came to hang out. So I run this game here on this channel every Wednesday night. So we'll be back next week, I believe, right? We're back next week. Nobody's off. Yeah. I'm on Robert's channel on Mondays and Thursdays. And then, yeah, I do all sorts of stuff over on YouTube, all sorts of things from reviews to news coverage, because there's a lot of stuff coming out, with a couple announcements. By the way, in a huge, very smart move from D&D Beyond, Heliana's Guide to Monsters, Part 1, dropped on D&D Beyond, and it 100% all the marketing is like, want to be a monster hunter? Couldn't think why they would drop that right now on D&D Beyond. But I mean,
weird.
It is a third-party module that is crafting, harvesting, all the shit you love about Monster Hunter in D&D, and it's available. It's supporting, what is it, Hit Point Press and Loot Tavern, all over on D&D Beyond. So you can pick that up. I think it's $30 to get that. You get subclasses and magic items and spells and stuff. It's pretty cool. So worth checking that out. And yeah, I'll be doing more, all sorts of coverage. We got a bunch of stuff, some follow-up from Toy Fair. We got a whole bunch of really cool images of upcoming WizKids stuff coming out that we're going to post on social media. So stay tuned for all that. But yeah, until next time, thank you all out for coming out and watching, and we'll see you next time.
Hey, you should go send the raid. Send the raid
we
down.
Should. Let's send it. Where should we
Yeah.
go? What do we got?
I see Robert's streaming.
Yeah, Robert Harley GM. Is that what you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's do that. Man, it's been so long since I've done a raid.
For real.
Wow.
Wow. All right.
I know.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Yeah, for real.
Ladies and
Hanging out.
gentlemen,
Oh my
Foo
Foo
goodness.
Fighters.
Foo
Fighters.
Fighters.
Okay.
Yeah. My God, I don't really remember even how to do it. It's been so long. There it
Has
is.
the
Rage in.
Oh,
emphasis.
Just
well,
hit
there's the
raid
buttons.
button.
Yeah, I
You want
forgot.
me to
Listen.
do it? I
All
don't
right.
want-
Listen.
Yeah, it's over in
Fighters.
their the
How
quick
many
actions.
times
Yeah.
do we have to show you?
Old man.
I know.
Bronson and Ted can't figure out how to raid.
It's true. I mean, I don't know. I feel like there used to be an easier button, but
Are you in your?
You could
Yeah,
just
I am. I got it. I got it. I got it.
okay,
all right.
okay. Hey,
Listen.
Hey, there it
We
is.
figured
Let's
it
go.
out. We
Yes.
figured it out. All right. Bye,
Cool.
everybody.
Mhm.
Hey.
Bye,